Medofo pa megiri se ohoye. Aha aya Adom TV. Na me am ti dwoma ma be di dwumadi ato ne din kuransensem ho hyiame no ediam yeso Apostle Dr. Nana Tekotego. Ene asema medem dam no me pese unya abotre na oni metu sa kwantu we. Ma me ndi kan enna Obrempon yeboa osahwe de anwe so hene me da ase. Na menchia nyeso manyina. Empo Kojo Richmond ekura ayamo na praso abrante bi wo se na nei ya metahwe opa Kofi Abanga ho te sen. Asoma me bi sane se edi ani woni so ade hunu. Edi ani woni so ade hunu for abrabo ankasa. Fa wapo modne fa wawade ana ni ankwankwan kita hodie fa na dwuma wo yo na onyamesom eni so ade hunu ban na agina so a odi bu sa brawe asam pese bisa won se aso wadwene ho pen abisa ho se onyame obo se bubu bra biara ana na oni so ade hunu nti a obo wo na empo so oni so ade hunu an hyehyɛ ben na ode ka ho eni akwaja ben na oka se fa so woni a eye kampo na woni so ade hunu onda so hunu se so the battery shim na tie wase na chim kia ese car no etimi de ko ba bia wo ko. That is the vision of the manufacturer of a car, that you can be mobile with that vehicle or car. There is a fridge or a vision say fridge ya maye say that me ye nti no the plug electricity now sir you be shim bia no ese enyu. That was the vision of the person who manufactured fridge. Onyame onyo biara biara keke ana onyame anyo obi biara biara se oka se wo ye ne nsa no adwuma na ose wo se wo ye ne seso ne de na wo senti a onyame ebo wo enti abraba wo bue no bisa ho se ede ne nyankopon ne so ayi hunu a ode bo me and hye any saying, what is the vision of God for my life? And what are his plans for me? You see, you cannot live your life without a vision. Vision, and you say, baby, I will free, baby, I will call. And then a hube here, the Eddie can crown, and say, to me, Tremfoni, a hube brabo, a generous Henry. For now, what dear, we seek a same upon with me, we have a sumahine gina. Ebiana enye eno nche se wasi eche se obetuma nya ni so de hunu foforo na de abubura na ayeye. Vision drives decisions, vision drives choices, and vision drives actions. Onu so de hunu na ba ma otimopo a be fa na pawia na nyumre na amwasi ginae ne ma ba ye ne awonye na mpo wasi nkete eto na muntuo say oh ben with vision. Intina dey bra ye bre akotokra na ye famu okko aye eko ya wade enko yie ya busu asem aye basa yadewa hodo ene woye odie bebrebe no migiri sa ne fakase egina se ya pare onyame ene so de hunu a obde ma adasa ma se yemeyo. You see, the problem of our world is not lack of resources. The problem of our world is not lack of information. The problem of our world is not lack of human resource. It's a lack of a clear vision that directs our ways. Yeah, how? You hear? You bre. Say bana wadie musika semu apondemu. Ni nyina so ne say ye nim onyame no so de hu de ma say ni akiri. When we fail to have a vision for any aspect of our lives, it is very easy for us to just live anyhow and fail. When you fail to have a clear vision for your marriage, your life, your health, and your business, it's very likely you will live anyhow and fail. Me mpa abone say umu brabo keke. So be pani so de hunu Nyankopon de ma wo ho be kire wa nche bia na wadi akire na brabo atumpon adimu Kura or say, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health. Me as a Friday, I'm your war. Me pese, but napo mudnimu no tumpong. Na eno ena me catch was say, and now kwa nwakofa. So ubenya po mudni so betumpong. Ejeni so de hunu bia onyame de be kire wo ankwama. Mame na ase. Na me se yakopon say, bobi wa adwene mu na wayi bibia ama wo ya betime de akire na akọ dia winya. Me fa na ase ma Adom TV ma fo nyara. Na me kan che wa onyame hwe me de. Wono nyame entina.
Sado was CBM Samuel Kwabado Badum TV Badwam so yada Apostle Dr. Nite Kutegwase Ninkranshensem de Adusono Badwam Kasian Samno ne obete wo mu bi eni adanse dagomba hene ene wose wo hia tentene na sugye emra eno ne sembia no pay yade bro se Badwam Kasian share live or Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 ko YouTuber search Adom TV tube na AdomOnline.com semi ene semafofo bi wo media fia amankwa tamaklo afia ni dem yente seden semno etie dagomba hina wa danse na Mohammed awa Abubakar otosumienu ena ehwe sasumdue be koso ewo wontemo ni nyina no ye dagomba ni de hia hia na no de beto dwa wo boase nipa bi abonakum no na no no ne nsantwefo hia di nkomo a wo sere sasumdue ebra
yenti efrem ne se yeba ye nana ebi ofase Abdul Jabbar Sulemana ebinimu na omukokun no senia ema krum ha esiye ye no se empemfo ya mfa na nsi fom a ke ntia asem papa wo kire ye kasa kire mrantie no emom nsoso no omotie de ka ye no because na yate se basa ye be sorry yenso de na nsi fom ka kire o mo se omunya abotre efise asem no wo police fo nsem obia nso a nansa wa asem no bia no police for no mama assurance omo mfasa nipa kro no ho nche no na nyame ncha de nso so nipa ono we leader omo koye sa de no nyame ado police for nsa aka no na omo nsa ka no abobo bonkofo bebredi e de court e ma yaroma de 2 weeks sesia no Jabar omoko no se bia omo nso bufu na omo nso kokumbia e de na besa si ekire
enu achi ena Alhaji Abdulrahman wono no ye ohene ewo adanse mosi ene opanyin Nurudin Kamala wono enso ye opanyin pa woda oboase mabunu ano omodi a wokan ye ene se ene yi empanyimfo etie de nananom aka mo nso ehwe se emabunu emu mra so ewo ho omobeboa nso amasumdwe nso aye adwuma
bagomba fo bosifo mampusi frafra ye nyina ye ade baako nkonja baako ho gina ho sra mbrantie ne se wo munya abotre asam na akodi aban semu no yenso ye wawe hiem se aban obeye amaye tenya ade a wanom nduro ni ade a anka otumi emfa kuma pa emfa twa nipa nte se otwa aboa ti masra mu binum munjai emboa
yanana no kan ne de ya gi atum sanse asam ne si foforo na nananom eka kire se yanka yakoma to yeyam na omedi asem nanim ama yakoma to yeyam efiri honom yentu anamo bia nti mpanyifo fom na nsi fom na omo hihye asem ya omo hihye ase na omo tai nkwala na chimo omudi bone no ye de yentimi mfa mra nhye yensem ye yesa ya buafa ya nananom so ye tie de omo ka no ba Abraham Ahmed no mpanyifo fom na nsi fom na omo hu de omo ya fa asem no.
That was so na adanse hima na enei wakasai adanse hima na amwanima dede a wotoso emienu waso oba behwe na hunidie patumi akoso mpotamo ho na fe bragron so wasahye mo kena ebiemu na timi aboa mabuno no na watwe won ho afiri namu basa ya na ekoso ewo won fie mu kase no etwaso
mihwe mikro ya na aya homete kro efia bem Sese maasa na ochi mienu biara ya bɛyɛ mɛtuma ɛde asiesie kuro no ama kuro no ayɛ krabɛhwɛ afa ne ntoma bɛfira abaa de tankasefo aba sɛ baf na wanyɛ no yɛnkyɛw fa nkɔpɔt yɛnɛ yɛyɛ amandwuma de ate kuro yɛ ni dwuma deɛ yɛnya ayɛ sɛ efi ɛbaa de ntontom ɛfɛ kwa ɛkura yɛ maa o ɛmɛɛma o sɛ mintimi minka no mɛgya bi obiara wɔ ha ɛnɛ yɛgya
ti sɛ kuro no bɛtum pɔn a ɛsɛ sɛ maa de kuro yi si wɔn na so na ɔma ahonidie ho nsɛm ehia wɔn mu
kanahima ka sɛ ebɛhia sɛ ekuro no mu ayɛ fi nti yɛmɛboa sesei mema na aba no wode ɔba a wonni ohuni a wonya aware o because mema yɛmpɛ mma mmoɔ ho fi so ɛho hia sɛ community member bia na sɛ from na hinni bia start ensua ahomedie na no manso entoa so environmental for police so wɔ hɔ nti yɛfrɛ
community to Badwam kasia no so na busua pani a wɔn na da ni ade pa family na no wɔ kokro bi te yɛ nkran ha Daniel ni ade tego ene ne wɔde to aban na mo sɛ wɔnkɔso ano onyiri mu die na yensu ane yɛmbae ensɛm fata na fei omo ayesese won mo eye niema bi ensem fata wo senior high schools mu no aban fa ne nansi ho na onyisa niema ne nyina efi ho.
They say charity begins at home. If you spare the rod, you spoil the child. Say yeah, family kakra you be inculcate discipline any character. Our mayma maybe this omoko school mo don wo be so as for bonny any na ma enya na wo ho na edina nipa no so do ho be for but ni nyina gina tete a wenya ewufi enti me say failure no maybe put it at the doorsteps of our foreigners. Yes, I say, may put a tablet on the teachers. And the teachers know so that yes, your question was on am I a matitiano? Engaging in that. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Yes, your question say, sit and do some or never do a home now. So at the same time, never do what a see from say, no.
Enwechi no hempon a wo Jamestown eye English alata traditional area oblimpon Dr. Wetse Kojo a wotoso mienu e de adeswede eto Ghana for wa abroche nyina anim se ebredu so mo nso se bi aba wonsam a obesan aba won kromu na waba abeboa.
I call upon our sons and daughters in Ghana and across the world to remember their roots, come home, invest in our schools, libraries, laboratories, information technology centers, scholarships, and skills training. Together, we can transform our communities into centers of excellence.
And semi wadi koguye and was so for be the extra was share jadi one sam so ewo oman Ghana mu samsen ahin and so ade enkrasha sam ema awofo anu we hye nyina se wo modern se wadi sika bewura wo mamuni titiu and wona adesua mu se de be ya mofrey obenya da chepa
ti ye babo ma baso na yasre communities na wo hani na say we take advantage of the facility emotion ye yin na faso a ewo emotion so na se na be ya don the day no obetumi benefit from government policy say for first year university a office amount balance so the show for pass na be ya I student loan plan mo be kese na what we be to office and now because the Mama's government, you know, it's a papa, I have a poor almost answer, or papa will skill, or papa will skill. But me, I was so far, I said,
just a ya wago moa wasa 150 months more Nana Francis Isel or Chia Hene and a what they to Ghana Education Service anymore say subject nam crano esiano and idiot choir so monteso and farmer woman a door sondodo. Na penny on one so a bang umasuama with Dimako Pai. Osia de or how ebra emofrano tinkebeya subject na usua wo school no emrafom.
Jasehina owo gumwa wasa wo mfimfim mantemu Nana Francis Esel ochiahene ne nsem bia wode ato Ghana ban anim ene se wo hwemo franto tofewa wo schools ahodo ofrenu basic schools ni ma eniema usua wo ho no edoso pa ne senti ankebeya anka banyen hye no onyansesaye ewo na desua mu na sa niema na usua no wonyi bi mfim esansa mo free bebre na obe free school aba no ne niema bebre ho no ma won were afi esansa niema wo ko school mu kosua no aya na sa niema no ebro wona dwen ene won ti ase so
akade chew pour and pass theory address dodo omemfa practical yemfenum ina mfisu yehu de addition mo fanga kraban osusare wo cho 10 subject 10 onye easy ma okra 10 subject onye easy ma nti tibotun ya anche reducing kakra amim ko school no me ye emusia de 4 subject ni de kwai ye de ko ye ka cho exams ye de course in high school na bofan osuan 10 anche no baby na oya mo fan bre wo bredodo na 10 subject na wo cho exams 1 week po gidi 1 week no da cho exams ni na wi na 10 subject na cho 1 week ye easy ma abofano nti mo fa me hwe kona decision no wo de ma no na 10 subject no a wo cho 1 week no se botum ya sped kakra mo a mi ndo ya ka obi mu kraka bia o krobia wotukwan ansa na wabacho nti wo cho ntema no boboa nanso subject na edoso
enu achi na team leader wo Ghana Academy Awards nano Eneslati ede adesrede eto Ghana mampanyi John Dramani Mahama enim ene na soafo a ohwe mesua ho nsam so enim se enim yo mo nhwe se wo nkrase no wo bema wani akho ni titiu ene mesua mu nsam esanse e kamia ye se oman no ato wo na wati nkrase no asaram ne ba wona desua ho nsam nso a empanyimfo enhyeda ema no enye wona dehia oyinti adesrede ene wode to empanyimfo enim
Academy Awards, the Ministry of Education in the all board. That's all I asked. Emma said to me, one would want me no one who are there. Abua, it may assure the one who will know the break. I'm a Ghana Academy Awards. To me, Abasu. The chair said, a binary already says, I initiated, you know, on the woman in kind for send there subsequent ones in the Bedimo. Yeah, you who say. Schools be brain I won't crash. The entire China and professor schools. Inti a banner say you well equipped infrastructure. Badwam Adisiano, Akon Kano, Yana, a Hornumsani, a lucky. And it's your best.
Or the atwell about time was until Achim North, Mason or anymore say, one man on Titia and Wabra Bono. Here one, when you more put in a pa, more young crowns as when you need into a bomb, baby actually. Na edempewanyi sen na banti ohwe se wo manu enyinimu no about time ebedi akotene
this time ya inter schools and afia ya inter circuit and yenya nia wadi kan kra ewo saa dwumadi nti nsusuye ni nyina ne se nia aban de bra ye no na pese hu se dwumadi ya se yedi ma se yefemi no edidi ede kira ade ede sua ade ana ya mensimu hania ebi yenya pa ya mpewa nsin ena memu anu so nunum no e wa ha nti dwumadi edi ye ne ya hyase ye ne ka kire mo se omo hwe ne omo nuanom ye no na se enwumasua no se enna wakoma so ahwe ne e kɔ no na fa wo ho hyemu na ye se daachi bia no nso be ye se ne a omo a watena konya so omo di sa dwumadi no nti me masem ne masem ne numode no omo ntwom firi ho
ensemi wodi tu dwawie ye ena mensi ba pen no wo Asante Achem no Sara Amoako a esede ne de eka ho se sa
mene education director so ebekasa sene sam no se ye bia ma o ma yemfa ICT enka ho if we say enkwara ni bebre ho a ye ka ICT a wo munim adekro na me safa sa kwa na reso asra amanfo ankwankwa individuals no mo wo bi sa o mo wa sa e ba laptop ne computer ma schools ni bi wo bi e bi so ni bi especially one mo wa yan small village si bo ha wo pa wo bi sa ni sa ICT na e bia kwa onima adekro if so o mo ni laptop ne computer o mo bi
Yenye no sana Adom TV Badwam kasia na hanabe makwan na no pay ye de sie omre no wada agenti ye da se enyi free ha ne nto aso office dwumadie no nka ye no e do so pa ye de de bonkrata na AdomOnline stories wom agudie mu nsam ka ho health tips no wom ye bie kwan so na zoom ye de to ho a wa join na so do headline aba na phone line so ye bie ti sa belti enkomo no dwumadie a ye bedi umma afidie no free ha koso amane na ha Medafo akwasinsian so eni memo ache ebi aboko
nyamena Adom na nso e ye da nyankopɔ na seso de na otwofo so ache yen na 27
na 20 July
kakra kresa ka 11 days ni awie we so
ami Adom
asa agro ye na nyame ase Because we na do ye order.
Amen.
Pepe so de bedunyo bia na nya ne sa. Yes na mara kwasa na ohwe ofroni. Oni ni ma de chimu nsem. Tutu ya no mfansi ye.
Amen.
Frey atamfo ani nsi waso ye mpagya ne yakese ye ho.
Amen.
Edwedi ekodo ma ne nkoyie ma yen.
Amen.
Ye pa aboafo wonyi bi mfama yen.
Amen.
No ma bi enwie pe mfama na ohwe ne nya no nyam hye mfama ne din.
Amen.
Ye dan so aye ne saade amae. Ye dan so waje bre na ohwe Ghana's #1 account TV station. This is Adom TV. Badwam jubadie in a fresh week. Ti se da fie de ka bo se de wakata be se be bro AdomOnline wo hodom kejuwa na kasa so be dem na ode akwikan se wonsam so atwaso da bo fie ba near day onso o headline atwaso we any Badwam first hour no afi 6:55 to 7 health tips da bia mekato se ni popom den ene wo ye die obi anya se tam yesu oni kokokura na ne ho nto na ed se da wada da bia meka emiem fa onko hospital emiem fa onko hospital e omu anu wato afa ho no hihye ma ho se bia afi ni nyina na list mabu mbese mienu first half of the year ni bia mekọ ma check on say said ni padua na kasa akra na ho akra se de credit metie awia de ko hospital dia ya mi amfafia na we so for the ka o si ya da sa wa fa ho antompom aye do betompem
no de no
ye do tompom wo mafie biem de kro so ma ho kwa ma ye do tompem a wo mafie biem ba so de wa ho tompem a wo sa sore ba tu ho bra ya home ya home yes no kra ni school fees rent ni ebedie uni won so
bibia bekoso ntini nyina ho hia asa de waka ni nyina mu no ye hia rest
yes
time kakra obenya no fada nti sa yare bebo mo ada nti sa on pesa yare bebo wa stress ekose manipa ebre nti esa oda
yare kese pa
enough rest
yare kese
onu munsio sora no pe no munsio mame wadaroma nsuo de ayo yi nyare wa hudo nyina free ni pedua ni mu ni titirim warm water no o de ne ba
dabi
kasi makasa wonye aso odin yo tumufo amam fara eso oye
me ba chu
ami ref isi we amakan be tata wa ma odibia ba esa warm water na ye wonsu
me ba chu se me
mo ti obia ya no num nsuo ye ida kasa na be show be de me hwe yare na be no munsuo
but you fact that wakata we have no ento aso quickly shall say with daily guide that wakata or the ora pola fokofoni aba or say NPP must regain business trust afoko and I can say Gold board backed 54 tons in 6 months comes with a picture of Sami Jamfi CEO Edma Gold Board Ejmeko Ofori after US ruling pops up. Don't sign tribunal's bill. Baumia to Mahama. Global One promises jobs, development for host communities. Disregard misinformation against Adamu's resources. Adom trial. AG admits absence of key evidence. Daily guide. Adom. The Ghanaian publisher, the Wakata Sunye. The Ghanaian publisher, Baumia's plea to Mahama, don't sign tribunal's bill. Gold board eyes record output, by 54 tons in 6 months. Hannah moves to strike out charges, hearing fixed for today. Adom trial, AG admits key evidence missing. Ahiaba eyes NPP vice chair slot. Koka declares bid to succeed wound to me. The Ghanaian publisher. The new crusading guide. Hannah moves to strike out charges. Hearing fixed for today. You can't fight NPP and win. Come back home. Koka urges base movement. NPP must regain trust of business, threatening new presidency agenda. Afoko. Former Ekwapim North MC declares to contest Eastern Regional Secretary race. Henry Henry Nana Boakye declares bid for NPP National First Vice Chairman. The new crusading guide. The Chronicle. Bawumia to jail. Put the tribunal bill on ice. NPP must rebuild trust of business community. Paul Afoko. AG admits lacking key evidence in 49.1 million Ghana cedis Adom trial. Gold board exports $16.1 billion in gold over 17 months. The Chronicle. Daily Democrat. Toll received first local crude of 1 million barrels from Jubilee. Saman Youth Movement, CAG reject alleged misinformation on Adam's mining. Call for investigation. Youth employment drives targets Germany through labor exchange. Oh, okay. Freeman walked in to contest NDC Eastern Regional Organizer. Daily Democrat. The Informer. Come back home to face justice. Ofori Atta told. TUC NPP opposed tribunal. Third term debate. Mahama disowns power drunk element. Says constitution presents no ambiguity. Afenyo marking questions NDC's commitment to accountability. Bank of Ghana vindicates Bawumia's gold strategy. Says Kojo Opong Kroma. The Informer. The Metro Lens. Don't sign tribunal's bill. Bawumia urges President Mahama. Talk less, deliver more. Another prayer to Pan-African Parliament. Nana B declares bid for NPP first vice chairman. Former Equiapim North MC eyes Eastern Regional Secretary post. The Metro Lens. Supreme newspaper. Massive demolitions at Mataheko. How fake family head. Imposters aided by national security operatives destroy properties without court orders. Nana B enters race for NPP National First Vice Chairman. NPP must regain trust of business through new prosperity agenda. Paul Afoko. Court slams unlawful dismissal. Former employee of First Bank Ghana vindicated. Adom case. Defense cruises to victory. Supreme newspaper. The Daily Gist. NDW. Jailed TikToker beaten. Forced to plead guilty. Adom rejects Deputy AG social media trial. Stop the kangaroo courts. Bawumia tells Mahama on tribunals. NPP must court business to return to power. Paul Afoko. Sewa Regional Hospital contractor overpaid. Akando. OSP's Ofori Atra extradition mission in limbo as U.S. court grants him permanent residency. The Daily Gist. To win the Bokata would be on the pay. Eba, Egaso. The AdomOnline. All my share AdomOnline so. It's man pay. And I'm to see a sachi. Guy back is also a cancer.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I say NDC organize a view.
One of the
central. Oh, yeah, some bad. I was here.
I can't go see that.
And you're fine.
What we can ya some without say be do be try to be so.
Be penny moon. Oh, and and internet and an intro that's so. It is a young shot near for young 2 years. That's and a mabbe no my baby na in Chay. There was some no ECG announces planned power outages in part of Ashanti region. ECG was ante or my and say mobile dundum caniano. Now one more SCSC. Tiano and was some so ebeba. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia from 29 people Manyokono essay. Mampeni Mahama was tribunal bill no mempass answer. I was yenina aso mine on chance and yenwene ho yen hwe de ebetumi aboa no ho asem no miracles aboa so da Accra ghetto communities no ase chere no supporter one more edema no na nya agro no so e want some no education minister so to outline 3 billion cedi plan to end double track system at government accountability series into minister for education so and e ka say one more 3 billion Ghana cedi yeah said double track ni be yide every hono and also ode atudwa. Now when we return Black Maria.
Yes, Bogatanga, omu wadi be say for Black Maria or say was a place for na. Yes, I keep me a year friend as I'm a croma for just yet.
No, so on some family.
Na story way miracles then. There was this one lady beer.
Pepe or say Pepe is very good.
Yeah. I wish. Send camera to me a boy by you one. What question?
Oh,
so any thank you. I wish obey ye lady net free. Get to I wish it's my prayer. Said Dennis Miracles I'm watching Benna Musunaka lady no. Ya chine free get to one. A beautiful lady. Meaning whatever it is say drugs say
serious power.
And I say abayu
so my yet me shada wo baby like ghetto you nim say ghetto no niam omo ye nenye and so say omo ho live your life no ba be see atimi ahye bia no no bia ma wonam kra ase enframa
this my child to you otimi ade am come ni Japan kwada me ho lady am say somebody needs to help this girl
be I ready to help, but Sani Panwa no why you will and say why you ready say or best sano and also I know me but could be tired down hona also chiams sadam on pie yeah quite you what down home ash and the assembly we don't walk can get to phone Sana kaho ese yi omu nyina de free horo no be free ni kuro mu aba no am be bobre bia no ne ho akobọ sa geto no na yesa ntampehie ne wie no mu nko a na bra bo ba wi so be ye no no asa life e meburu nkete wo be hia wo mu na soso wo mu panti entia bia yi ye bo basa 16 years 18 kranketo anko a na mo hyehyɛ sa wo be no adane amroba wa bre sora homache kwa kope ba bia no de etu aba be si uko esi eyi omu nyina free ho eni kwanse yeso kra mo sa recognition de say ghetto eni say esi eyi omu free ho nya say obebunu pa bo so menkunu a ya carry wo awu wa bedu ne na ni nyina men 40 on ma me kro no wo no na kwa na ho ano onyem no wo no atete no nti wo no nyina wa
mo na yenyi omo ebetimi no makọ rehab no yemwan yenyi omo femfio na at least ye draining no bone na akom system no okọ rehab bebre ayeye
oh yes
ye me kai place ni a yem say si cocaine da na konkonten dem so no kan bi o so na reach na di o fire no o ton bi no sa nom bie to no be fan tim si atem okọ rehab im say dan say wajina na so e kakra ti mi say betimi but that lady ne die kwakwa waje that lady ne die wachire odo edama eso betimi anso boa na enyile de ne famfiri onom na fa bechire one day me hu say this was say no otie enene say na otie why kwakutimi akebe pa
na no so nyame adom ai atene de nyame asa ade sa na mekan mese mon tra na mon hye klingo na mon ho banya obi antimi nwiem because they na FIFA la pay nyina san ke be kwa ma senior na ko de areta
minya FIFA mpe
ba nyame de nyame aka na abamu simple
eno abo na bro
na de bi ho no na no mbo short mo nya bi
eno abo na bro Argentina
ade nya ode
oh yeah eno abo na bro Argentina for if you me say eno Argentina nya red card Spain nya red card and FIFA na emo nya red card
o da bi sane e na me kira o so bo ne de obi abo
okay
ba hu say nipa he na mma hu say nipa obi a wo favorite o mo pa kwa na sem enti na why o fi ase maka enti sana me kira say nipa no wo retirement o person me like ankafe sanko obenya ba de nyame aka
yeah the Ghana for
no wanya Ghana for asem
but
on bobo obi aye me na mitime hwe
Argentina bobo
omo boy there
Spain bobo pa Spain bobo pa
omo media go
so wo hwe ball possession ne kranda e ka kire say enu Spain bobo pa but the issue say na FIFA plan be before Messi menye
Fiansa woni ansa won say oya Langado
in every World Cup and the football na fe born there's a star player and it's now World Cup na ye born na oni Ronaldo kwa na ye ton mo seat etu omo ne kire say oye game no
yenda
eni kase
yenda
etu no kakra bi kana se na do ka other player bia ye mfio no no kakra bi ka Messi ni Ronaldo ref betimi ahwe
ene mo ne
yes
nti anu anu ye kan anya asere anu aka
enu kire say ye favor so
my dear jaya
bobo
ya zoom no ho na so bia bo no ho na be dia grow so sa na tie nyame na atole
but me see the share
online no zoom no so that
England and France ball no no the say Ghana Black Stars ball
omo na omo dem say goals no omo de cheche dem say dey na omo person
Ghana Black Stars ball pap against England
say France na omo spell mo no me say yes Saturday na 12 minutes ni asaba ko 29 for what second one na me die na me say we but I say be ni spell France no
Benjamin sorry we are super hey
yeah be pony but mumbo pa dey just ya blow whistle na say ya we wan see you person wo so be ball ya for no sa ball na goals go too much me who be that hey
there be 10 goals
so and you say I think you start to walk up no but I didn't know my idea then you me ase nti mo say a golden boot to say ball
be kwa ma Mbappe
sharp
so nya me say 10 goals
yeah and Messi was 8
Messi nya 8 yeah
pa me de e hon kwanti no bani ande ama pe
na no Messi no issue na
no menini onu so bobo pa the last in dreams be you know say sampo wa ya de pa ntina obi e ka Messi ba me ne de Mbappe na onu ana mpena asem and obi ani me de ma me de pana asem say oye simple was any pa ya ni broad cartoons no aye tiri hu but me onu oye simple mame
Mbappe
yeah
okay
eno na mame de pana asem baby awadri kabana so wahye aso ma bia kese
Ronaldo kra ko de mo chensa ba Ronaldo onye tato obi ya
na me kan won de me de mame de be obi asem sa na me
obi ya apese ode ye no
yes me obi ade oye bia ye
okay
obi ya ne de opa brabo na ye bo no sa na ti obi ya ne de opese oye nti eno de problem ni achi
ase woni
kasa ne mo oba na kwa aba na
enkosi aga
nti anope ye wa ha ya na oman hina ba mpacho zoom ne active nti bumra e na your phone lines no so ye wo zoom nti papa bray
and also zoom na
ya mic no
ba me chi obi awa
obi
ado so
ba me chi awa na wo ye fia ma kwa
yeah
we ba
na mo zoom so na mo zoom wa me chi obi awa
no mo te de
o mo te
me chi obi awa
asem ka so birthday na from zoom no
I think you know me start tell me
yeah no ni ha
yeah
but I pa ko na ni mo abrabo mo nti me se mo chire mo sa
e wo de ho e ya ho chire wo de ho ene wa be kan de ma ni nsu na wadaro ma so wa hu bia nsu wi ase
Eti ba just make me join here also with your headline 0302211701 0302211702 0302211703 Zoom ni so active also for headline ebra anopay there are so ekoso opota wa percent per trimpen fo adwen edit so there ekoso ba me de ne ka wasem da bia ne atenie ni kasentwi
oh yes na je was so
okay yeah
na ya na Ghana fo bebrebu so mind e so wa pass it through ya na o say no mind word so e na djuma radio na je anopay ye mo ache papa
mejo so mini aba
ya da se yentio
but me gidi se mo ho ye na o tifo nyina so ho ya na pa
ya me ho ye pa
da nyame ase wai na me gidi se Europe am ento be president ona ho ye
na ho ye
yo da nyame ase na me de ko techman staff na da bochin IB na me ko peke forms ko someti ye me gidi se enche be to aba na empa bo ne se yento ma wo mo na mo to mo juma pa mo ye no ha sanse na nse yo mo se mo si part of the mark region be this it be na mo ntumi wie ye ntinto ma mo ntinto juma nya sa mo puso a nsabi ma be ka ye be se so nto ma mo na me nyawa mo issue kakra mata worma me bi se NDC for ni ro ma ha ma say ken no mo chi nkoto mu 1 year no ni bone pa ne say na ni bone ne sofo no a o fu o machi ebe kan ye no ana be yi asam no free to de go gas no wan no wan ye bo ne sebio owusu bempa eso ho bempa mre ko ka se e ko mahama na nsan no mo je wan nsan no no wo di ewuda ono so omo jai na ana menti ase no so mo asmi be kasa bia oku na nhwie tu legend bia na se wanti mi anya na hwedia ai we sen na bia na kwa na waka buro so ana so yi ku ana edi so etrem
Good morning. Yeah. I invite you.
I was me on channel baby.
Yeah, you so.
Yeah, then me say on pay there. O mine about home.
Yeah.
Hey, o mine no. African money. You not check on the channel.
Oh, yeah, honey po.
That was it on pay there. My money tell me my pay more dance my pay dey.
Okay.
That was this year you wake up on.
Sure.
First now you so this year you not me that beg you enter. Ye tingu on my name. Ye find ni na say. On my Ghana kwan nyina say titru over down so mine. Last stop at the boat take ya. This is ya kwan na it is ya kwala for plus 7 ya won nanum. O de ka fa so ne obekwa buso kan. Kwan nyina say TS Roman penny say machines ni wo a omo two machines ni gu krom test na ye sanitation ye nyina de mu gi mu no. Omo two machines ni na gu krom na kwan say quote akra no mu ntumi omo keka photos ni gu so mine.
Na
ye nya kwan fa ye fa kwan so fa nya adwuma na ye won to yen kakra e da ma se fast afia.
Yes, you that say.
Ujambo amana namba. Na na ye mo ache.
Afia me joso wan fa reverend anka.
Oh, sorry, Reverend na no ujambo amana pay papa ye bu ye mu chia o.
Ma bre na menya.
Yes sir.
Afia ma menchia o anopra menchia kwasi na me fa santima pon. Na no su secretary. Butoku abontin don him menchia no na Mr. Amos no ye headmaster and Kranzan Kwame so abana ho di asantima menchia. Awzi kakra me kan nyina ne say wake up na bawie na ne ye da so na abam ma 16 ye betimi ade asi na so ana abam sa dia mai na e say ye wake up no ye back to yamayo semu ye besre enema bi e koso ye mother party MPP mu no awasi mesre areho en sanye ye mu bibra ne ye sha se o communication ni eni atemo eso na mi hu ade aba system mu a atem ye na de nye do mampani kofo achievement ne de campaign 2012 2010 or 2010 de ba power ben yen kana na do ene kofo de mum yenya insult de bere ni say ye jasa de na beboa me akose ma pa ba be ga to be so ye I was me na nya de ho ni nya o like
that's it nana
Ono bo akisi men so aba Yakubu don bote e o phone line so e do for no pay mo achen
Me just vini aba bacho kwa fo me de
ya me Adom
bacho nyakupo sum dwen kamo
council
that's me be
Yakubu ahuma na te ko ya fo be foforo Fache unya ho no wasa
why
yeah akisi me aba ono bo ya mo achen
Stefia no pema so mijinam na we me say drew weekend say na me koba na me ya Kings Boat Coastal na me bidia akoko mu akoko na oni minya na sere na me dia na me rede ne kon to me so a metimi da na abo 7 na me sore
ya de nya me
tia papa sister na me tia wan kasa so ma me tia honorable Elek Opoku Minister of Food and Agriculture obo adwuma na sister Fia we dia me sere me say nie yewura Dr. Mahama abambia nya bi da na ogusu a wo ye no oba ye no so betu assemble man for ka ampa ogusu a wo ye na papa eduba bia wadawro ma aya na kam kakra we dia kiss me to hu ye ji bia che intimatu hu nyem se obeye ntu wadawro ma kekane masi ani na di sukiya ye wura assembly man for allowance ne yatonka akis me ne makra o
yeah that's Razak
good morning
Razak
Many Jim show no father, we are not probably also in few months and
that's it.
Now, many of us, Atemba Qua, maybe a yammy yapaye, Enra Atama Baumia Epocayan. Many say, dear court, say, dear Tribunal court, na omodi aye ensem a wo court na akọ tentem na obia ho atọ me si wo court obia sem o di be 10 years 12 years atem wo court eti se ye bi court bi na be ma ensem akọ tentem dia e di entina me chairs MPP for di entipa na ha omo a o ma so di den dia o ma se court no o mu pene manama o mu pene manama sabe mi ti o sei ye be bi court e du kura o ga na ha me se mi ni bo ne bia ti mi suro enti wo mo au pa ni se na mi e mi ya ba o mi ya o ma no me ti ti le court no wo au be pa ni wo ma o nti atie
okay
mi ni aba e ya o
that's it Razak that's it
yeah that's it
Honorable Desmond good morning Honorable Desmond good morning Mute.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
It's Chairman of Pay.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
It's Chairman of Pay.
Yeah, Joe, honorable.
Hello, Sister Fua.
TV no,
network na say.
I say.
It's Chairman of Pay.
Yeah, Joe, honorable. To us, Casa,
hello.
Kasa eba. Facha honorable kona sabre bi mu adaro.
Why? Yes, no.
Yen for foforo. Nkofo wo so. Me da 40 yanka ya mu ache. Wa ba so.
2 p.m.
Mama na kasa mi
2 p.m.
Ba ya yesu an conference.
2 p.m. mu ache o. Fina we no more 2 p.m. Ya mu ache. Di o. Anasa adena sa kan ho. 2 p.m. out yanka. 2 p.m. Yeah, to nka na unka sa no ene say.
Oh, that be me say mo ne
ya o ya be kasisi.
Me ba cho mo fan che me wa. Ma ye ku no mo mpe.
Yo ya kwai.
Alo fa me bo mo ba so na, mo say ma by there. Honorable Eric Opoku, a Greek minister. Mechia no ne chairman na Kwesi Augustus and honorable Vida are there. I go say I no pay massive ni ya besere ya former vice president His Excellency Dr. Baumia. Amambo ne no enya ona ebekere de enya during MPP era ehu niema bebrebe ekoso. Ye besere se emre ye adwuma ye ma emre anya adwuma. Hwe ma ye so niema so because me 2 p.m. say me ntimi nkotwe camera ensi me so medina na ado danko akufo ado atema na Dr. Baumia atem because me bu ade ye besere se emre na ye adwuma ye ma emre na ye adwuma na akwasi biem ye say efrich na ekoso Ashanti region I be experience some technical fault to be why.
Yeah.
By Esram Nkrono, I am a bone crona my because I'm born with Adom FM. But nipa bebrebe na anti Esram na mo sisi baby a. If you nekosi Wednesday no, maybe on bedun dum no bia na ho so. Enye dum so. Me da 2 p.m. macraw.
Yes, we da say 2 p.m. Yes, we da say why be
why be from Somra.
Everybody. Sovia.
We are watching.
Yeah, na.
Yenti o ma.
Pacha pom ye die.
Ya
Ye de radiasi. Pacha ene ye ka se ebia onyame aya adom na wonsa ka asase. Bebre na titiri ni abrochire for no mo ya no mo eja. Asase na to ho. Na efu no wetu kwan. Bo won se bia 5 years, 10 years o mehwe ye kra. Afi obeba no na eho e develop na ohun na saase ebi nso ana ohene no ana nkrofo a eben ohene no omo aton ama obi foforo nti mesre ebasa wo saka saase no a ye bibi wo so ebi a wo wan ka se wo ba saase no ho ban apart from say yes stress say obi a be register na saase no se wo bo ho ban na wan ka sa wo ho to because wo ba na obi esi dan wo so ana waye bibi wo so a na manso no aye bebre mesre to wo fa ho fa gate to ano ana si one room bi no obi ntina so enhwe ma na uja ho na utu kwan a umra no na manso no aye kese nti mesre
that's
me da sepa mo fanya menye
amen
Kofi K, good morning. Kofi back on mute.
Yente wonka.
No more fire, Mote and Kama.
You took a coffee.
Hana Monfire.
A fireman come here.
Yeah, Joso.
Master Junior Planner can tampo. I can't show my can say.
It's a one.
But I the older see, wouldn't they say? K.
Coffee came Yantonka.
Yantonka.
Coffee Yantonka.
Moonful before friend. Nana Quia.
Yeah, man can see me also.
Nana Quamwa.
Yeah, good morning, Stefia.
Good morning.
Pesincia. Premier was Mama make coin say, member concern. Didicano, Mefa, belated birthday, Emma, Mrs. Dennis, Okra, our wage mouth, pay wages and salary, with the Okra, Mrs. Bennett, with the Okra, our pay wages and salaries commission. Yamisha, no, you can say it. Okay, so straight to the point, Mr. say, a sister, a dance so much junction on me so tie on after saying so not thought that still now I say a down it is Mr. Authorities in this almost a dance man junction quine of na in sooner a better on you almost me up a coin before so my quantum with
okay
with the honorable master planner junior Kintampo. Minister of Abe Fire.
Yeah, that's another Kwamwa.
And I've got my dad.
From Sombra. Christy. Yeah, watching.
The most sister fear and no facet back from Mohoye.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, I can see
that. Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, then I'm here. Fair and also. Yes,
Christy, why not take Yantonka?
Yeah, Omuyatem Didi, no. Well, a banner will be here with some more dear. Also, come and see when I would depend at him. When you saw us to cross and Calbecatan, see a best 3 infuno. Sa tembe bribino. Any casentry, any summer Indian, you must be so much as
but here I say,
I'm for Bibia and answer Bibia. Yes, I must say, young for one
mutual, dear wife.
Yes, I didn't in our Bemusa, and you're fine. Madaroma, young farm, my wife.
Namoya, baby.
The Yamia sing coming America. Sister Pia, you say, Obi Basu, see, the news to be Basse. Ya bobo ne wi nti ye kwan no sister pia e kwan no ti menfo ye su wie ne de ma contractors a no musu di abro me ami krom ofo asayire bi ye fre kro bi akokwa aso contractor be so ye kwan sister pia nyen na kanu si egu first coat wi a ye de ade white fa so say wi ogu first coat for month ni na start tutu mo de white mark atutum say wi kwan no sister pia se nyame yaduma mesa ko akotwa ho video na me de asene mo
okay
na mo amunye ho adwuma na waje usika tuturi di awie na fi ho na wugu first coat na wo de fight ayeso na uye ni papa uye ni papa nti se bia na no pede me raho nti bibia cha original minister
that's it yenko hwan ho boadi ho boadi aba edofia mo ache
Major Sumini Aba.
Edasientio.
Mamentia on a bra. Na maybe a cacra make I say. Uba Bichimun Quanta. As a lady for Abba Honoma, Minia, baby, or Motiano. And she a tie got a one, or Mote1, almost one day check a car, this kind of one. Now, almost quite a mention free man. Woman the pumping machine watching no more bugu will be organizing a said only one jazz all that can council giska and two by a hormone yano and 2 years you honor now on way you man
the Cassie and Tigate moment
or Tiade
what fine Granada Juma or Mudin or Honum and the do baby what baby I would see a woodiska I also see one of my a hot piano. What is it? Sikana, Ubadu, omani abreka akasie a epese twam omo ntia se wonko gina so so siesie na wo siesie wo
Eric that's
Eric yeah wie ko
yeah
ai o se em forget enwie em forget enwie
man kan wa
get here
Pacho, good morning.
Good morning.
Boy.
Me Pacho, you have a call there.
Adom.
Ano fe mo hwa fe dodo.
Yeah, that's it.
Akwanya sema na Sambe. Ti say you wie ball weather na nye. Yes, penifo akwan no omonye maye. Na ya na ye faso. Ye faso ye bre. Accident ye be say ye prevent this year. Ye do quarter of the year. Nti Bible ye bo say ye nti accident in Cape nti kwan no monye mai kwan omo aye no foforo baby am kan yi etutu saa nhile tutu ne saa ti akwan ni nti ne ye nam omonye mai ombo ye pa if you mechi am no pe be che wo fa kwesi so no pe
e do bia se wa ye ntimi amfa fa che ye mpa o tena nyame ya domo a na maba na ya to so ene mo akasa na sabredi ono aba beginam adwuma nya bete
afa ye wie
afa ye wie
one month akonturi nyina ba na wie
ya me adom we ojo nya
no se south nyina
na ni twa so a hu se na nim nya ye twan
na no drum wode north ni wode ba ni nyina ba na wie ye
ati ase
ni nyina ba na wie
we friend ube discover daji ai enti wadaroma yana apply for leave no wa wa home kakra se no so obeje nso dia na ya wara eno so esa mu ye ne pepe pesa de anya hwe wakati ya osoro yes oh yes
any sports journalist
hey adwane
sa
football everywhere day yes sepata so yes ya kase we
yeah
oh
yeah
enti kejua baba
aha say emuda ho World Cup we ni muda ho papa
de nyame ase
se muda ho bia muda ho ye e ma no win no win yes
kasa bia anim achinyie bia anim
2026 World Cup say Argentina fa 2022 de no Spain abefa 2026 de na me it is be say 2038 ye be ko Morocco 2030 Morocco
next one ya bonya me
okay
Spain Portugal
hey
oh okay Ebeka mo okay oh nice
na da be na Ghana so ye mbeba
Africa dey employ him under 20 ya ko jese be host ye ni stadium e dey bo tie Jeffrey and
Canada need Mexico omo dey am host dey
for a long while na boss say him this show Mexico for a long while and say
okay okay
beba so de nyame ase
yeah
unfortunately the big boys now near bomb will do
sure
the foreign coach I'm back this pass over coach in the meeting magic it is the history of the World Cup you know always there bad for people from the back
the nyame ase omo aye ho awia na
oh say yeah okay say bibia near Mbappe na je top scorer and Akubasi J your best young player and of course Spain for na Jason so the best goalkeeper the best one Rodri na best player of the tournament Nina Sanso yes
wow my idea e bom pa yes 4 years later Adom ran to Ghana so oh me ka de na nyam pa yes bibia mpa ye ka ho
oh you serious am pa bonya djuma ya je wa ye fi you work up bonya ne unim se coach ni ko so nim talk
mo kaso
na coaches me no ne share o shop ball ni bre
football
ni nyanko podjuma nyane den nyanko podjuma nyane den Spain for one nyanko podjuma nyane den coach no
e na make
e nyame adom asem
na man kan so mo ba so manu
se nyade ko ye yempe players papa yenya committed from what safata say ebetumi win games there mai na nyame adom sa
nyame adom ne 1-1 ya na de nemu a erade do ehu ye mo pa
yes ya would do ye no
oh run of 32
nah
interest ya boy
32 no na ho na fe ye bo work up 48 in there de on be fra man
the father Spain afana kwa me okay about peace
very beautiful the whole tournament consider one goal one goal per
my dear
naturally a 19-year-old
just as I ran there
Ono se Messi dware no.
So anyo no ho.
Kubasi dey so. Defense. Okay. And so Lamine Yamal no dey.
Okay.
No kwa this tournament one chance can.
No. Omo kase ye wo. Lamine Yamal.
Ona Messi dware.
Messi ko ho.
Eko
dware no. Ena na wanyini. Ena na eboyi a wayini papos ena na afi.
Onye ono afi na 19 kwa afi no abawra mu. Say that.
Ya me chense wayini na na afi do ba blessing no. On se papa ni hira na to akra no so amande. Ono ane na no.
Ele mu video bi so.
Wa ma no akwa na on
tia. Lamine so edware Messi.
Edware so.
I say o help o rap ala no man see fifira
no ne kwa so ado. Nti ewie we nyina wo de arthritis week hi mu nkomo no. Arthritis. Ano so ho pa.
Yeah.
That's no romanticism.
Ba won say ni suno ayete say no a.
No, okay.
Doctor be ka say ya ono ho say no na wo te say be ma ya say be mensu. Say bia ye no wo okamu a ya.
So be my courses nyina.
Ni week hi mu nyina so say 5 minutes. So ada wo miss Monday miss Tuesday nko ha ye ntie ni ye nche. Say be am beto so ba say ade agudie mu nsem ada wo ma. Fato asoma ye.
Yes, DBS Industries Limited be da mo asem mo kan one opinion dey ba san so na Franco Trading Enterprise. I go for World Cup as summer by the on Yesha Stadium for the third place game. Barcelona on Saturday goes galore. England to me Abojuma Aje third place of the World Cup. Thomas Tuchel on the first World Cup to me Abos Sosa Nanwada Omo Hopi Muhaya so amfa Tuchel to me Aje the bronze medal Ewosa here tournament he has. Then of course the finale and so bad. So yeah, those two games na fe yemra to us.
England for maintenance and Sabaji. England and the Gizu Kitabo Nipia said they call Babo shot now say go. Declined Rice. Wano ana eshe air 4J say Eddie Emma England national team no. Declined Rice here on 14th January 1999 and then they omode pemso a corner kick a fete kick and then pass so Rice a go. So tonight Tosmiano Adiama England national team. Just 18 minutes of play gone so far. Ezri Konsa, 28 years of age, about 20 matches. We're in the second goal. I share Adiama England national team. No see Academy Aston Villa. Bonnet and Sabe PM France from Anteno Wachirobo. Good save from AF goalkeeper Megnan. Nanso bono ekita mante sia kan ede ema England Rashford de guzo ekita bon nanso oh yeah go Bukayo Saka wabu asa aka ama aya Bukayo Saka's goal and the third goal for England as the beje bon han sentian koye o ma pian so bi o sa de call this could be another one a goal the system go at the Ama England. Kumana for Nanso France for Manteno as I take it back possession beautifully. But Pian Subricom, France and Manteno between Santiago Cana. This is a goal. Kylian Mbappe. Wanu. Ana wapuzwatina ebako ediama France atiomuka. We see a kind of Real Madrid matches 3 goals to match. The Pian bonus will be born at Sabedi. Mbappe was up with France. Oma Brante fence Bradley Bacola. One yes, son. No, now so Jilechen Wakini Otono. Once again, let's see what France can do. A goal. Oh, Kylian Mbappe and Cristiano Italiano.
Not to come. This game
into Kylian Mbappe Real Madrid Cristiano Mana Abojin so I was dancing him Kylian Mbappe on say Otie live commentary ne pa Eukophobia penalty and it's not Saka Abuswatinano Saka makes it goal number 5 for England. Till live commentary. Bon, et ça veut France. Et Dembele anashe go no Osman Dembele. England omre kita bon abe pie France pana for England. England, can England get the last one? Go! England. Jude Bellingham Osiakanima Real Madrid. Was in the 7th goal at the Amanima England. We won 48 matches at the Amanima England. Jude Bellingham.
Argentina too much into no boss our games where, but let me say moreover so up front on they are not clinical. When you said the 3 World Cup finals Messi the Argentina going in extra time. The 2014 he went to extra time and a Germany show 1-0.
Yeah.
A chance, that's what I mean. Spain goal rubber. Ferran Torres up opponent.
Yes, sir.
1-2 corner flag in 20 baby. And 21 minutes in that 105 minutes. 9 goal no. Alfadia goal number. Ami Martinez at Chimpo Bia Nasuwedia. Afanico. Once again in another game, Argentina Aquaform. Yantress and Yombabasro. After 14 minutes.
It won't happen.
Ferran Torres.
It won't happen.
Ferran Torres Abobonatum.
It won't happen.
Pressure upon pressure. Back to back. Finally, goal number build up. Refusuro. Lamiyama. Upon the bench, cross to the babu. Oh my goodness. Nico Williams yet winning now. And Ferran Torres will be a market Ferran. On the Nico winning them. Body to my Ferran. Ferran Benko on a throw. Nedam. Referee upon. Spain are champions once again after 16 years. Their record and their fluke conceding just a goal at the World Cup. Keeping clean sheets in numerous of them. One more my record is Argentina are back-to-back champions number. In style, just a goal, and I'm consider a chance second be a summer tournament here in Bresopa. Consider, and you want to know Baribia defense in the morning, but I'm a packet in which was a team here minimum. One more be a Bobby. That's what you're adding. Nobody added.
When good preparation meets opportunity.
And on the course of the MetLife Stadium,
Abra, Spain are world champions. And 2010 was the last time Oma Bremu Biomba World Cup on the and this is it. Yes, much to me, Aji ASR trophy, yes, show my tree show. Credit to them, Oma Boy Mapa, 1 billion way. 1 billion pa. Now, the Golden Glove, welcome Unai Simon, goalkeeper Adom, Spain. Yes, the best goalkeeper of the tournament, Golden Ball winner. Welcome Rodri, that is the best player of the tournament. Also the best young player, welcome Paul Kubasi, and a top scorer, welcome Kylian Mbappe. Tikashan Sosa, Mbappe, Badwam 10 goals, and Otimi boy Messi at 8 goals, 9 Otimi, Eddie Jude Bellingham shares 7 goals, and a Harry Kane about 6 goals, Man Dembele so about 6 goals. The all-time goals, the Asher World Cup, Kylian Mbappe in a crowd 22 goals and a small boy danger. The next World Cup, the Bias, some best number, na den the Biaba be count against a record no de kwa e no de e ko na monte Patricia and Sumame World Cup no ya de bia aba na wie and tickets are hold wa and that tickets no de F4 the things F4 says for sa no as a 10,000 bidie na second bia so obetimi atodi akọ etata se esi dan o Ghana de akọ heball boy. All right, it's the Original World Cup on Instagram, so now you're seeing no pay. Yana 7 toss to the Safata South India, but DBS Industries Limited, Franco Trading Enterprise. Kejuan Kasani Erica Siri Bori, because I
and there's your papa, and your Badwam TV, bell tips. Now, she will have a casafa arthritis, arthritis. Dr. Dubois, point for me, particularly at Jumacono. On the soya sema, yet me in the phone room didn't come up and somewhere 5 minutes yenche, said they are between me a common hood or so. No, Dr. Dubois were her, and they only be did sound common now, Chimunina, 5 minutes. Made off for Mr. Intinu of TB, a bell. No, you're more quaba. Near Nasi, Omenwa Daddy. Wiki Munina, say a casafa, I tried to some. I tried to the Yene, Dicaya Yeti, dear.
Medase ye kasa arthritis ya ye meka se dompe yade yade a eba dompem yade a eba nipa de se ye joint na ye over 100 types of arthritis I we ase if you say ye joint nipa de se ni ye joint ye hunam dua no so ba 150 baby a two joint bia kasi animu no a bone is formed. And I said, bone, sorry, say bone baako, any bone baako kesi animu a na hono a joint. E hono na yade offense arthritis beti me aba. In the case of arthritis here, you can say a inflammation of abi nipa de sani your joint. And I say state here, emma nipa de sani won say wo joint no na aye bapo aposo no entimi emove because nipa de sani ya poso bia no te say wo hwe me nsa me wrist ha no a wo say etimi wo say ketimi move etekodum pempenso bi na sa friction no because the two bones e na aka si animu etimi sisi de hwe me sisi a obi asisi no wo etimi e dey etene sisi no e ya de a wo say etimi move bibi wo middle a ye beka no say synovial fluid a no boa ma sisi no etimi daadaa ne ho e ma wo kotodwe me kotodwe wo say metimi peja in fact me ma poso e bia na wo say etimi move etekodum pempenso bi na wa poso no wo ntimi move aye very rigid na ameme maso ama afedie ohona maso ama ehono afe wonte afe yaw e na wote ehono joint na ehonhono na afe wontimi move da joint no a yeso anya yade bi efe ne se arthritis na arthritis na ade ba ko a eye significant ade a wo hu ni clear se wanya ne se e ma waposo no etimi eye de eye wo ya arthritis no ebetimi aba wo kon ebetimi aba wo shoulder ebetimi aba waba wo elbow waba twe ebetimi aba wo wrist ebetimi aba wonsa wonaka no waposo anase wo tam ebetimi aba wo kotodwe ebetimi aba wo sisi ebetimi aba oba evenze wanko ne evenze waba kon ana yo ebetimi aba eho ebetimi aba wo tam ebetimi aba wo toe eti baabia joint wo bia no eno no obetime nya bibia fe ne se arthritis no ewo ho enti ye ka na che se eye yawa nipa go through ema wo joint no wontimi move joint no ene wonko ne ba no na yes wanya bibia fe ne se arthritis
empani ne nkra ho na timi nya bi
empanyifo nya arthritis more de enti empanyifo nya arthritis more ne se wunyini no na wa use wo joint ne aye na ma bebre wo sisi wo de aye na ma bebre wo de wo nsai wo de aye na ma bebre wo kon enoma wo de asoa afuom a wo ko ye enoma ya tai wo amena siwu mu enti empanyifo nya arthritis no more than sense said the enkora and your lifestyle no so ema mpanyifo enya arthritis no more than said the enkora enya watching na never heard the types of arthritis end point to homeopathic clinic you say yade bia how bia o joint no joint na ya osisi ukotodwe waposo no waposo nyina ya 83 fmfam etwetwetwem ene saa no ma no a end point to homeopathic clinic na also oba na ye hwemo yade bia how bia wo ye bema wa hoɔden kɔfɔ wo de boss wa na asane a end point to me particularly but more than a friend near mount direction near mount baby ewo number bit my friend no 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68
that's say to we dey yin ani so dey akire yin nyina obi a wo joint it is out pain bi wo ho dey na is inflammation ya wo bi ekoso ho ebi ana bia na Dr. Dubois dey FM na wo twi mu enkwa hoden wo ho chana sabre ya 5 minutes kan ye ho ye beto so ye da se Yada se ya mwakwa bebie me ya Adom TV Badwam na uguso channel yada se papa ebrani adaje a wode ma yenti health tips no wasua de o tena nyame ya Adom a sabre ya 5 minutes na asan atwa so tie nkomo ni ye na yentutu ya na monsi ye na se bia ye experience bibi sampa yetimi ehunu na ya hwe ne ya betumi ya ofra Dr. Dubois obejo so ti ne number na da woman so ene de health tips bro. Number is 0244-867068. 0244-867068. We are re. Bibi ha dwen wa pomudi mu no frɛ no wo mre adaje. Obetio na fe wa boa. Malta Guinness ena Malta na doso. Maka cho sa wo pe Malta edimu ne nuane nu ahodo nyina wo mu dia. Malta Guinness eno na wo hia. Nunum bi ne ntumi hyehyɛ we program bia na wo hia dokodoko bia nso a okoto Malta Guinness ni bia ebeboa wo say ye say party outdooring weddings bia unkra eco school kra na wo pe bia wo de guka warm boxes mo no so eye kama so gum no gomu ankasa ye na e boost vitamin B so B vitamins no ne ade ewo mu a wonom a wa wote say ampa de ma ne down so afo mu no label na wo mu yellow no nso ya twero mu proudly made in Ghana yellow no so anu odin efe packaging no de ene wa hu a wo kon bedo se obeno Malta Guinness ni bi bia ye ton suo ne drinks bia no Malta Guinness no ebi ewo mu nti na wakwakoto wo de nso ewo ho de du so no yenko ye birthday celebrant no hoyi ene ye the birthday for no ena to so ede amount na ti wano pay wote yenka ye chia papa asante dwabe na ubutu sabe ya wo hye ye chia pa na me mama sise je nim boatin one ura papa bi Dr. Kofi je nim boatin ye chia mo pa sise Selina boatin jande ono oda ho ti oba pa nso no pay ye chia no bia wajebre ehwe ye no ye chia mu nyina ye da mo ase Badwam dwumadie no ye de ahosepɛ bɛba na pensempensemu no so ye de nkomo ahodo ye bɛbɔ man empuntuo enyina so ye de bɛbro tinyame hyiramo abotramo de maye ahosepɛ to aso the guys so hu de omkoye wo sefiwo sefiwo mo ya de na akora de ye so ya akora de My dear Nananom, Fini Benche, Mubamani, a Fedo. Yenny Somo, Papa. Into the guys, I crado, who's a penal. It was we are Quatinsia, the man so Ebeba, Adam Penson, Mona Bro. Bidding a fear among Qua, Tamaklo, with us.
Women of greetings, Mame Panchia Kessie. In for studios, fan of our streets, and Bronano pay me more chemo aqua bambra bijama was a page medias so world of entertainment. Also, Tassia say, Ijim or this side. Oh, poor now Monsema, Mado for Papa Biano pay. Mugumo Esha, meeting the sister Sandy B. Ya guy, Ghana's entertainment perfect. And Quadama me 2 times. And then some no made for international news. Na me dia ba be pie de ekoso ewu kroma say because anopai na me boss mama metete ase says World Cup na gi ani my France Mbappe na asefo on a real this World Cup a lot of footballers. It's na boy says mucha bet ni this ade ekoso no. Hey, I feel I'm going to am sorry you aviator ni ade na play ni tree because some footballers squad de gum no. Oh, mumbo me so ya wubi. Any entertainment or sa zone to ni ade till say World Cup ya me hu squad. I mean, oh, great stars. Every now and we never have born. Why? Because it more the pan. But the entertainment side of this particular World Cup, no, and wedding because we share World Cup. Na ye ni bibi to say halftime show, or bibi to say Super Bowl. Na ya na etae sa halftime, no. But I think first time in history since one World Cup. This year there was a halftime, and it wasn't just a normal halftime. Far. Because a worldwide superstar say cherry Asia because hey, to get BTS perform at the World Cup finals. BTS BTS enye regular enye normal and me say na me per stadium why what is about now girls see BTS omu bufa so hey that's what I think say globally no BTS na the biggest I don't know me who and I mean small because and the girls say crush your boys so hey Korea tom and who mama yeah okay Shakira Jinam and my biggest highlight was Ghetto Kids no because I mean anything representing Africa no I'm here for it because Nkwale statistics wa ghetto. This is inspiring. My inspiration to you because these kids started from the ghetto somewhere in Uganda. No mo copy British Got Talent. Eto took omu. Wow omo and then to the global stage. Oh, on say baby I wanna fa ho location in fa ho. By adwuma wo di shame ne fa ho. Congratulations. And another biggest highlight was Africa still, a Burna Boy. Me who say Burna Boy represented the whole of Africa or more. Because this one is not for you alone, no. All of us they take the shine now. And Burna Boy represented the whole of Africa. And another Africa I show speed because why not? Berima Kofi Akufo. I represent Ghana. She Ebusia. Ye nim horse ni because na Africa representing. There was Shakira, the waist give. Hey, I was name where there. Ye her highlights kakramba because the World Cup we mama is show in a show, big show. Yankore Bimbrasisi ya. On the real one, Miss Pacho, Miss Remy Bissell. BTS, and your man pan or maybe as so a woo. It's in your man pan, boy, see, boy. It's in all my hate to say, it's so crazy because, hey, and when I breaking Michael Jackson record, hey, but who? Because my G, BTS, meet your money, okay, there. And I must have more crash on the boys, and I'm modern. Any Crashers Association chairman of pay and some so. Yeah, twice from international news, maybe fear. Maybe fear, made chia every session yours so. And Abraham Paul, Boma session for. Once I went to Pine Bell say, oh, wherefore song when I fear but till so be cool be dear when session, baby or maybe a quine a one I won't rule. Now, when him say, Sarah Par Mr. Welbeck, me call session on or Henneba, with friend and not quasi or Kai me say, Sister Sunday won't kai me so nana day was, oh, more for Super Fridays be Bedjem. And I'm saying, 10 years ago, I some now okay, you. But on the rule, bomb my bedroom. Because the I show 10 years ago was session. Then 2026, me cost session, na me sa benefit from it. Then you also who say, bedroom my baby. Because or chere me and the Abraham Jollof. Come back or Tedian, and I carry the bedroom bay and no Abraham Jollof. 10 penny for, and I know much now queen, and no pay me mama chain, and I must say, some of JFL so, Chrome welfare, what done no paper, no. Boom, sorry for a guy. Yeah, they are back a year Kobe and Shoma season 8 winner Echo Fee. Because Obi the share baby doing some Wabaju Medi, Wadim Kunim, near to me Shama Kran and Kwa in Kofi, nature see a deneko, Names say, or the four is so when in so catch it. Or dow mudi share me bano. Any Genius Syria woman for a nim. Pardon the any J. Pada, Mary Diancha, Kwamidi, pardon. Abuya driver odi pada ni bije ko social media odi. Ya na mche obi a first Thursday pada ni bi. That means a chrono omo de odokan bi pa na support akwala no. And afei me wokosa. One man omo bi say and he doesn't deserve it. Adom TV mo ya akronfo na wan. Did you see what happened? Ye. Mama Fancho na mencho say everything shows to say this guy deserve it because some of the say shiana I was so some of the vote and kasa yankore na mommy and daddy school for the how mo be share kwada efe pani school for emu MP emu ahemfo just a kroni nyina ejina stand still ema eye kobi aka akokora yankore the course was session resisi Odofo eni o ne papa kura di pada ne papa just a pada ne de maame no oton pada unti so otugu yeso a se otugu yeso maame ne ton pada nti o maso esa no amaso afa me direct okuto o se mommy aye ne enwe ne de ne bae ye ka ne esit ne so nya ne di pada mombo masahwefo ma ya ma na ye fe pa me ba ne da se Na yɛbɛkeka bibia abom ahemfo nkɔmmɔ kromafo nkɔmmɔ bibia yɛbɛkeka abom abɔ na Adom TV so ama mahwe ni we doesn't metete ho akyerɛ mo na wukuada mema exclusive when me ban on me it's not say because from Accra to Seshi it took us 13 good hours to get there. It's a minute won komo bebre mbisa na say eh ha me panyi mu kwa me sisi na me nti si den na abofra na wutimi ban shom adwumadie no every weekend kosa was mama enye easy o san komo no wukuada bejoma ho sepeso ye ntena se na ye nhwe na ibombomba e meso meje fans o hwie fans e chen green am say we if you want to na who say yes Charlie is how guy bomba him afo kromafo na ista sani be a guy ista sani be a guy ista sani be a guy so my guy as work hey na say we na happen hey forget it me dem mo kama me da mu nyina mo se odo strong kwa mo kire me ka kire mo sade e kine akoko obon a e me sister Sunday me ne me mpanifo ya Adom TV ene e da mase ya da mase ya ba Hunter West a Hunter Heritage Month adoma mamre keteke ni tu a ekoten onim kura meba so nti yenhia ne yenye the guys move Sarah Opare I am a director supervised by Mr. Wilbur Kofi Ampedu and Paul Loa and sound engineer Manuel Felete Isaac City production assistant or more OPD Lazon I am a producer talking about OPD no me pon na me the OPD night out just on tease mo as a tip on the iceberg you know her baby abofra ne kopie weekend we OPD is what is our one and mo Thomas and Afri Chris Alex Thomas we cinematographers and Esther Ann will make up department which him and him at the mommy. I still remain the guy's queen, but I see peace over Jabra Hray. I may power. My more guys working all I know. We shall move Kuma. Young one auntie and he say, I Charlie for you, I didn't tomorrow to see it.
And I say, so good to Ghana's #1 account TV station, Adom TV. This is Badwam, the last bet on the show. I am Pese Mo. Sabre ne Penfortna say, Elchin and Consamudo ya Abba. Ye bobo, Sabra Sunya Quanyado, WhatsApp message Eba. Ebeke Omia D. Equanema mean the day I pronounce Yabachon, come on, Nidikaim, and a tribuna ya, Eba who says Sebebre. Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia, flag bearer of the new Patriotic Party. Ejina Symposium in the same year to that age, they will say His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, enforcing the brakes on assenting to the tribunal bill na ya passing. Oh God, I'm not sure you're film. Oh, come on, yeah, baby. This also the second one, so the fight against Galamsey. The rate at which Galamsey no cause Senate or Wakasampo to be out in Galamsey says at say whether someone will be able to pay baby come. For again, China can kind of WhatsApp number here 0531 029 795 0531 029 795. I mean, your former Chonkobo at Nas Yaku question. And then someone, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawi, the Tuja about the tribunal bill passing or message film.
The attempt to reintroduce tribunals into Ghana's judicial system. Last week, Parliament passed the Tribunals Bill 2026. The mandatory one-day interval between the consideration stage and the third reading was waived so that the bill could be passed on the same day. The minority's objections were voted down. Organized labor objected loudly and publicly, but was ignored. The bill will soon be transmitted to the President for his assent. I have one respectful request of President Mahama. Mr. President, do not assent to this bill. Pause and let the nation ponder and deliberate on this very important matter. This is not a partisan request. The Trades Union Congress, the voice of millions of Ghanaian workers, has called for the bill to be withdrawn altogether, warning that in its current form, it could become a potent tool for weaponizing justice delivery. Though
flag bearer of the new patriotic party, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, ena yetene kano. Unso atifi na ohwe wadwenkyere the same. Setting up about 261 tribunals in all districts. Yebenya regional tribunals and so. Na etimi aboa ema aseni ewe assembly bia etimi akoso. We enen komwa the majority in parliament. Yo muji to me passes a bill. Can to make a last week mene the majority chief whip Honorable Nelson. Ekje da fiama po etwen mono se. Enya dia eba betitru bia. No we are betimi aboa ama speedy trial ebetimi akoso. Enyuma so ebeba aboa sen bia Ghana fo enya dwuma nye no mse fata so be adwuma oye court Adom so betimi enya kwanya akwebu adwuma. Engineer lawyer Frank Pedro Asare, a member of the NDC National Communications team. Engineer Bokode.
Yeah, bro. I'm Adom na Endra na Argentina former media dance ferry.
Ade.
Say media me support to Messi.
Ah, okay. Who support Messi?
Support Argentina as a team. Okay. Na me huni say Emra so anka was so the second World Cup na ko de ko na home jibrem. Na anka Spain team in papa. The next 4 years you grow money Morocco money who's no most wagiano. I say nentisa. Hey, and no Spain for nature say Omona the most disciplined team in the tournament. Because say boy boy dear. Wait me a bobby. Tia show cry now when you just say oh boy. When you see boy men could never be in castle where pampa means you boy young castle. Or more boy movie no musanso share.
Second half extra time
baby. Now 120 minutes you are more short on target or more ball kwa no be no musanso off target no kwa on 20 near ball 2. Na Spain nankasa o share tournament we ya I say my idea pa because me share that yes sports but team wa ba World Cup aba kodru final na wa consider only a goal against Belgium. No ankasa share 14 goals. And yes a team ketwa bi mu so na o share omo. Cabo Verde ya o share yen 2 I share omo 3-3. Omo ni omo share. Mbappe a share 10 goals e wa tournament yi. Omo share Spain wanya go. Messi a share 8 goals e wa tournament mo share Spain wanya go. So I think say omo coach in the tactics or the bar enem ranti or the omo koye no or ya de. Going forward, yes, we Black Stars. Yes, you know, maybe more. Now, you say team. We say, World Cup crown you enquire the cry at least AFCON into minibi.
Entry be fancy. AFCON ye bebe emu sampa. Ye prepare a better team for the next World Cup.
Yeah. It was okay now. Can we touch him? Sana yen show now so in shape. I said you want to mean go anymore because you are more drawn your fan.
But I said, lawyer Frank Bedroom. Confito to a member of the NPP National Communications team, a political aide to the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, a former spokesperson at Ghana Embassy in the United States of America. Confito Cordia.
Me Joseph.
Simenye biawo.
A dozen, but I fancy her. Is a former communications director, NPP USA.
NPP USA, yes, began
to corporate life about the
Bibi Cordia.
Oh, Namiadom.
Area Bias, area Bias, and I'm so much Ibia.
Your position is the same. Personally, Ankasano, me Argentina and Shedani team I'm supporting. Okay. But Messi and Namen to make sure uncle beat me, I win the second World Cup here. Miami team there, Spain.
Oh, okay.
And then Barcelona. Barcelona, Spain.
That's the same.
So the Miami team and Casa there, Spain. In fact, time and now Xavi ni Iniesta wohono. Okay. You will not get me watching anything else. In fact, Xavi and Iniesta jai bobo, and a Miami interest in football, a baffle. For me, those two are the best to play the game. Na me hwe ni mu asanka Messi betimi awene the second World Cup nanka eja or the apen baby akotum but all the same mo hwe ball a Spain boy. So man concede 1 goal, right?
Concede 1 goal.
1 goal. Okay.
Against Belgium, yeah.
Belgium, okay. But I'll share the quality of football and normal boy. They are. It is a football on levels. I mean, they are two.
We Nanka Black Stars they call.
Oh no. Now, there's nothing like defensive game with them. Ultimately, Spain, in fact, both defensive they'll finish you because they split the defense.
Yeah,
the passes that will come. How fast it will come.
The long passes.
Oh, master, forget
the speed.
Forget it. The different breed. All the same. I think say young man no Lami Yamal.
Yeah.
Any Nico Mo, ne Pedri Mo so Omacha Mubobre.
Sure.
And they well deserve it.
But I say, lawyer, Mamisha say so. This tribunal bill. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or a single passionate, respectful appeal to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Please don't sign the bill. Osman Pedin Kakra, because TUC is already concerned. Other well-meaning Ghanaians is already concerned. Same as other Ghanaians are also in support of the bill. But man Pedin, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia feels the president should pause and break for now. Now, on your broader consultation with home. As a lawyer, will you side with him?
My mentia na mentia onoma ehwe teacher mi krom se hwebu akofo na mentia menua kofi. Na menka se endra mrebe soma ya bobo no na me Same Eric na Abbas na ehwe bo no. Ti me na me ko social media me ko hu se omampanyi dada abedi akire eba bekasa timi na meka say boss you say mampanyi dada ba umi abekasa no bi sasa ofi na when the assembly no ekoso me am minimu na Eric mum kura justice say bia na miracles ya chininti no bekasa na me say ebi so na when economic ideas foforo bi opese de to Ghana for ni na ehu say osisi ade ya mom kwan ya mbetumi a cheche lo and behold me ko hwea na on the tribunal. Mebo Kofi any the handlers of Yoruba Bawumia Abaso. Ne posture, ne composure, some more kind nationalistic. That is my position. He say, wa mama ya manyo. Oba bekre the entire ususu say tribunal bills as it is now no. Answer. And baby or the free buy any okay na. Me say he came in a position or more handle no who say ena no kwan yo fa so ebu o man no so mo ka so mo ye bibia politics and hwe over kasakura Ghana ni bia nti this is a good step for his handlers. Okay. However, I shudder to think say NPP as a party including Yoruba Bawumia Daumano as flag bearer no they are being somehow disingenuous with the Ghanaian people on this matter because when we say bill no a co-parliamentary after first reading na speaker bekan a committee na committee for no and before war both parties ni na ahwem omo na insachire bia pese was a ba because bill na ba mostly the ministry no attorney general's department and the best sponsor but bia baby drew wa no ma bi wo mu a yetumi yi free nti omo committee level na that be we ekwa emwa we yin film ebi hokura amoye public hearing ebi ho so omoje memorandum afiri nkofo ho na ya yesa no mani nyina menti mini parliament there and say both parties ni nyina omowie ye no committee report no unanimous omojito
at the committee level
na mo mebeju preliminary no and also it's allowed because committee ni wie adwuma na eba main ina obia nso tumi kire na adwen and me who say minority leader shall see with some debate be now this attorney general so share the position of them. I say the SC paint no ama oye bibia obia ebebu nani akonachi akobisa say and anu bia ye nya tribunal no eba ne sen because we share PNDC era tribunal na ewo ho samre na ebinum sisu say etietia ebinum mfa hodie so eno nti say ye de bibia etisa ana esesa eba e wo se yehwe yi nanso yen ka nokre the military time tribunal no ene even tribunal e wo ya mama no ene de ye de ba sisi an enye pe kwasi unze after ba democracy no na ye tu mu e wo 1992 constitution ni mu say ye benye two-tier judicial system. I war a superior court of judicature, the Supreme Court, the Court of Appeal, the High Court, and regional tribunals. I war Article 126, a constitution. And he also can say, and now say Parliament, a bit to me a shemra, near court, be more friend inferior courts, or be more friend lower court, and now lower tribunals. Until Parliament by an Act of Parliament, the Courts Act 1993 at 459. And they established the district court, any circuit court, but ye sa district tribunals ni anyebi. Inti sa mrana ena this regime in as part of normal ye nega na fodi nkomomo motoma ye no. Ye ka say wo hwe judicial system na the other aspect na ye tribunal no ye share that exploit ti ye baba mo ye de beba.
Okay, it was part of 2024.
Yes, as part. And what you can citizen participation in the justice delivery. Ghana had a means say jury and judge, assessors and judge, and this tribunal system. Tribunal system no, such that say composition no, emrano as it is now. Say chairman no, I was say at all cost or a lawyer. Okay. The other ni nipa be kan homa waye adwuma no may okay na je say enyen hye so ombe lawyer for ba ombetumi aya lawyer for nti citizens so ebetumi aka ho
okay so like the jury system
yes okay wo hwe de ye de eto ho emom abaye na adwempo ni say ye judiciary no ye omodwuma de but attention no ye wo normal bi mo yesusu say ye de ko na say ye establish tribunal na ebeboa 1 speedy trial, 2 citizen participation, 3 ye wo no maybe ho affordability and even say ebetumi ama omo a omote sa ampatem ho no anya gidie bi say this one is part of us. So jury say yes it has come under some scrutiny bi mususu say ye nyimfiri wo but almost omo make the case for it and say reasonable man yete he ya ye di nkomo yi yesi obi akwa kokumo bi the facts no yemfre obi bia sebe na adwemu da ho na wo mra ne enka nkire no otia so position be no beteki sa position no beteki as a reasonable man no eno na yesusu se eye verdict no bacho what you say inti se ye ba be ye public the tribunal act eba ye dey call parliament committee for ahwe unanimously mo agree aba ye wo bibi wo mu a yesusu se anke ni se ba mu amegidi say we could have sorted all these things out but be it as it may komo koso me position ye nyina ye ntie eyo man ye chechire enye se ye wo abamu nenti no oman na be ye dia se na no na kofi mu na wo abamu ni sema na sisi o ma betena ye nsa benkum so ayenso ye wo nifa so emmere betumi asesa eno nti se ye ka asem a ye nyina ye hu se oman no nimpuntuo na ye nyina ye hwehwe but as it stands now my position is that the bill me manhu no de enhye da anya de bonesa enye se ye sanso akọ military janta na te se nkofo bi mu susu se bia aban no appointing authority no ebekwa kofa choboifo party for se ye mra na ye meyi nkofo da bi ena wo hwe ekwan ye befa so yi chairman no ekwan ye befa so yi mpo omombe ye adwuma na it is spelled out offenses on betumi a try to say yeah can offenses under the Minerals and Mining Act tax offenses
so
galamsey eka ho okay yeah tax offenses yeah causing financial loss to the corruption so ehun nsem kan nti me personally there Mr. say yeah bill no as it stands now no enye boni so okay na ebibi kura wom na say beto chima say wo mo ebetumi ay amendment ewo mra na ya
she etibuani antu we ase enema be na this tribunal bill no eba be delay with
oh say na medical catcher no e be delay with tax offenses
and because so
purely civil jurisdiction
is it going to deal with speedy trial And I said, what the motive party I did ever idea.
And I just say, make us no mechanic. I said, but I didn't say, you say, a court system, no perfect, your moduma, but the overload. And now you was same bill on so I used to say a bit me a contem asking the way until we share even the bill as it stands now. More on some of the offenses to say under the Minerals and Mining Act, the end day, they have given you say there will not be any stay of proceedings.
Okay, fetch me.
There will be.
The gentleman may be sound. I'm sorry, coach. And say, see a cassette delays. Ever your traditional court now. Some are also of the view say most of the delays ain't free the court if the prosecutor. Nipa na odu obi aba ebo ne kwadu no etwetwe ne nanse. Na so man kwadu bono and content mu. How will we expect the court say obetimi expedite justice in assembly na beto nanim?
May officer of the court inti no kro ni say the work no eka ho. Okay. Eka ho pa say obekọ as attorney for an accused person. What prepare bibia obekọ koduru ono na prosecutor na ba say the witness kura enya available obekọ no mo say court insan so remand the client because omo investigation omo ye eni nyina eka me can say enya dia but a year no so free where ye wo judge bi wo where he is sitting on about 500 cases. What does it?
So it means your workload it means you hear more judges.
Yes, you hear more judges, which is true, and it is happening. Many of you kura complaining. Say you buy you fa a judge for be bring Okay. Say here judge for me. Okay. And nothing I mean in principle.
So if we need more judges, apart from the tribunal, as a servant of the court, what do you think would have been the other option for us as a nation?
No need tribunal.
That's the only other option.
We say here five judges need to be complaining. And here so yes, the tribunal system, no. This time around, the constitution now.
Judge, maybe you will complain 1 year about the Supreme Court. I think say other inconformists make that same argument. Say America with over 200 million.
Omuna sha say complaining say Kufuor appointed judges dodo. Omuna yeah. Me ba no yeah buy no. And you say mo see appointed dodo a. Ade na mo that's the
people there say America with over 200 million population. And about 9 Supreme Court judges. Ghana with about 30 million population. I think it was saying more than 9 Supreme Court judges. I think that is where the challenge, an appointment of judges. So if he thinks he have more judges to deal with cases, yet me see more court, yet me get more judges to do that similar work. And if he say, empower a tribunal to be across our district.
Okay, so one on the issue of America, 9 judges, no,
Supreme Court judges,
9 Supreme Court judges, no, or more. System of governance need quite somehow different from ours. And your jurisdiction of your Supreme Court no unique.
Okay.
Normal Supreme Court of Ghana and no na omo wo ebi ho kwan na wo exclusive jurisdiction ebi also ye appellate no. There is nowhere as anti no nanche. About say justice delivery system judge for bebre court bebra. We are doing that. Okay. But my deacon culture say this part of your constitution now you're implementing because the regional tribunal is part of the Superior Court of Judicature and by your constitution and so it can say parliament by an act able to me establish the lower courts and tribunals. However, my culture say about citizen participation in justice delivery system now. Say trial by jury and a judge, assessors and a judge, and say this tribunal. And you new across the world, UK will be and new in the justice delivery system. Intimate am create monster a dream be say a monster be na obi de ba
hodada
because hodada. And apart from that, say o man share military time now, there was no appeal. But where there is an appeal.
Okay.
It is a to say court now. Na say you na yeti as say ye call yes traditional system ni mo ahemfo etnasi edinsem judicial committee of various organizations award the power to sit on judicial discipline committee of various organizations now powers to sit on into way
okay. But I say lawyer Frank Pedro Asari Kofi US war tribunal system UK it will be na Ghana ever be under a democratic governance a money a challenge to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia calling for say the president should hold on.
You see, history matters. Abakosem. Okay. Here, Nedi kame bomini abaso. Apart from last minute, na or person ye no ho ifrakadam kakra no. Generally, no akase. And for me, this is what national discourse should be. Wakase wachire so ye lawyer ni nso ampa. Waboa ma tiefo benya munti ase. Yura Mahmoud Bawumia so actually say or the natural heir to the presidency. Just say watch so ye kendinia Yura Hama wie na dwuma ona na sefata say oto Ghana memu so. If you say you see
uni makimedis
da bi so chere me say me dem me nim hwe nti obo you chechi mu a ona waken kan ayi your friend is saying
there's one fine gentleman here in his school days near friend Archimedes. And in my year so task so said the other students ni entimi a na nche ne yekode ko pa no yi.
Okay.
Oba.
No problem. Okay. Enti minia de tie ne say Yura Mahmoud Bawumia a kire no bobre. Wa kire say amanyosem no ote ase. No man no kan koni ni yedie no so eho hia no. If you say anka sabio no betimi de asem we ya amanyosem. But wo hu say o man Ghana baby a yedru no. Keka ne kuka ne ho hia bio. Ye hia kandini a odwene oman no ho kane. Ye hia kandini a obeka oman Ghana abom. Unim kwasi oman we ho. Se ye te politics ne so kakra. Na ya te ketahye ne proye ne so kakra. Na ya te wetimi wat kame ne so kakra. Oman no we are just ready for take off. Okay. Ye hia kandini a obeka ya abom na asem ba obetimi ame atena asem ne so edi nimdie ne nyansa aka na yenya muntiase ya no nti na menua o try sanka eja obai migidi sanka no pe obebogumbe but no ahwe ekwan a Yura Mahmoud Bawumia fa so kasai na you have no option than to accept say indeed this is a statesman, this is nipa or sefata se dachi odi o man nani nti ebebo na baso but the theory say me anopay me try some making kind documents 34 pages. Na okay kind document na o sha see free abakosem. The bill no the memorandum na di animu ansa na bill na kasaba. O the sha see free abakosem say abakosem gitum say PNDC emre so no tribunals na bi bai. Na kwan a mo fa so de ye adwuma no entwa yi editwaka ne o how ba o man mu enti de omode bei omode ba se eniema na entwa yi no mo be sankan mu no maye ne yi mini akra ka say or hinte kakra said the idea of the new tribunal law is to make sure say some of the challenges in the past no omo be fix it na ukan wi a no ato aso say the enti omo pese omode tribunal ne ba ne say yebedi nsem ne ntam so na ensem bi titiri wo ho a ye free court system no na ye de akọ tribunal system ye to so miensa wo say tribunal no be independent but ebe she court system ni mu enye independent as a whole per se na ebe she mu na omampanyi be appointing kofo bi if I read it well in consultation with the what's the name the judicial council something like that. Then etosubio say Ghana fo benya mu akwanya a participate in the judicial or what is it emra mu nhyehyeye no Ghana for ankrankran so benya mu ahoden akere o madwen ena dafia mokon so di bi beka ho say omo 24-hour economy no ene nwuma omo pese omo create no omo so e de be create nti eja 133 na omo struggle so omo be create no we no so be create 133 because you see president be appointing kofo booking kind brana the president is going to because you musa ho say me no ti hey ade pa na ye nyina ye kasetia ye se o mampani appointing nipa dodo as it stands now
for Supreme Court.
No, for all appointments as it stands now the president appoints about 7,000 people.
Yeah.
And na ye nyina ya kase there is too much executive power in the hands of the president. Into mampani te Accra now appointed 7,000 people. Who can you say how many tribunals?
261.
261.
Plus the 16 regional.
Plus the 16. So omampani bed in a done so ye cry ye kasa omampani bed in a doso dodo. Na yen decentralizing your governance system no. Na yen ni sa 2 mini bi emfi omampani nsem. Na yen hwe kwan ya ye befa competent ways to appoint people. In fact, electoral commission ya kan ho asem.
Okay.
Chief justice ya kan ho asem. Say e kwan ya omampani na fa so appoint sankofo ni nyina no. E de owe ne badachi lack of trust. Enti yenyi sa de ni from meboa.
Yeah.
Enti wo kokin kan eye H Prempe committee na Yera Mahama na nkasa appointee na H Prempe committee ni say tribunal system na wo constitution mu kra yenyi film. See who
Professor H Kwesi Prempe.
The committee report.
Okay.
But see yenyi film. So the menu akan no. The tribunal ni dey wo constitution mu. E wa mamra ni just say yemfa nya adwuma ye kan say defunct.
Yeah.
Enti ensusuye ba ye ne se yenyi mfirimu na emoa omo nsusuye ne se yenhye court ni mu den yenhwe se high court the circuit court ahoden ade be ma omo tumi ade be ma omo akade ade be ma omo no obo de aye adwuma. You see the purpose of the constitution na epese esesa no onim bi ntra because the initial constitution promulgated the 1992 Constitution promulgated was to entrench our democracy. But the amended or the new Constitution now, the idea is to build the republic, develop the nation. The idea is to take away from the executive and give it to institutions. Yera Obama by then was strengthen what? Institutions. Until now, no, so what's the 2 million be called Mampany on? So, no, now appointed tribunal. Who may know what he President Mahama Oba appointed me some that tribunal now.
Who qualify him?
There be Ghana ha what
okay.
Any history. The way I man yourself. President Mahama be appointed Mimi Kofi Tonto. Say me that tribunal. In fact, President Mahama wa catch or say, Ekufuado appointed judges dodo. To also ba or by appointing NDC judges. Into who kwesi wuna President Mahama do to tribunal.
That's why appointed.
That yes, he said it. In fact, when he met the lawyers, when he met the lawyers, when he met the NDC lawyers, he was on the Zoom call.
Yeah.
But see, you Kufuado appointed lawyers dodo. Judges dodo. Into Munsumunya ready.
Yeah.
He met NDC
he
lawyers.
Was encouraging them to go to the bench.
That you encouraging them. No, Osimunya ready. No, na mokobo football and asa mokobo golf. Monya ready see at the moment judges obaye within 1 year 7 months. President Mahama appointed 65 judges
from lower court to superior court.
65 judges. Ekufuado appointed 165 in 8 years. President Mahama enti say no obehwiagum 133 no. Say ngokwa nketenkete na anya adwuma no. Say the judges nketenkete and oba appointed. I mean this is how ridiculous this is.
Hey, Kofi.
Oh, but that's
surface mama. Koko kete na anya
adwuma.
They said the
judges no
Kofi.
Look, Minya, you see, here's the thing. Me know ti
yeah.
The mamra yenya mogidie ne say procedure. Me nko law school da.
Okay.
But procedural in fact, Mumuko law school, you should have the Mufa procedure.
Yeah, criminal procedure.
Yes, criminal procedure. Yes, why? Because one ye careful abebu ntenchia atentene ni enam kwan e fa so the ma tribunal ye dangerous and say it doesn't follow procedure. It not in a strict sense. That's what I mean. Let me qualify it. Not in the strict sense like the courts. In fact, who read the difference between tribunal and a court? One of the things it highlights, they say the strict procedural processor court befomuno. A tribunal will not go through that same strict procedural process. It's ne won to me ne other people are mo buy ma fairly mo se mo beji 24 billion ma fairly into mo dey command this for appoint o no ma be public trial nti empe Kofi tonto asem na sami Gemfi say o unim Kofi yam money yam near the case ko near the mini ya kwotena so say o judge mini ya oti hey near the masem akọ e bia pe na ope masem pin party obewo mi pin near the nakwotena so but that is what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. I don't see me masa wuti hoyi court cry na follow straight process cry no. Sometimes we raise questions. Now we judgment. We question what to how what take the constituency minimum so MPP ni. Ghana ha why na ube fanwa. They was on your politics cry. Ghana. They was on your politics cry nya na MPP ni NDC. No your politics. Also on your politics Ghana. Ya politicizing on minor men government are creating WhatsApp group. And the civil society for be aguso. Okay? This is how politicized our country is. Okay. They are politicizing on minor men, uko GMPC, uko Ghana Gas, where MPP for na dene ba we NDC ni na dene mebwa ka chena me say mebwa. And two free say President Mahama be appointed judges on the committee on the tribunal. No abefa me Kofi tonto akwetena. Na sa NDC na President Mahama be appointed on or no ne kofa worker for that tribunal oba befa.
Kofi so obi pesa say government no entina won ko si afebo. Na a time will come there will not be NDC government, that there will be MPP government. Why will you fear?
Now say yes, bar. That's actually why you should fear. Because yes, bar. The usual sabotage in Ghanaian civil society and Ghanaian institutions, no. MPP for bar near Pamo NDC for.
Okay.
NDC bar and then minia bako. Oh ho, I want to know wa. Ya de no wa. Enti yes, bar. Who said any be? Who a tribunal hwan na ya appoint o. So no yele no mate wa ni asoa ne do aba soga kope.
Okay.
Ni asesa shebre. But that is what's happening. Why are we pretending? It is going to be another moribund, another challenge.
Do we agree say your justice delivery a bit slow, even in the wake of technology, a bit slow. So the tribunal the one way or the other no a bit me aboa yen kakra.
Ubusa me nua kosan na mu odrupa. We say enti ye ntimi nye bibi fufuro bia apart from tribunal. Ye betimi. Yeah, you see 100 courts. Okay, in 8 years you see 100 courts.
Okay.
But the question Pony say, must we necessarily build more courts? And then you bet me you be speedy trial. You're more afraid be brave gufi omunya adwuma. Can't we take them through what we call paralegal courses?
Okay.
Now you pushy and create into a lot of the court system now among offer services to help us speedy the process. Paralegal courses 6 months, 2 years, no way.
That's it.
I mean why?
But as Kofi to a member of the MPP National Communications to make us a culture toothpaste on the floor. The Becania Catos and Quani apostle papa di bidia ayentiabua at 2 no more see fita or take us young wine. About time MPA Koto toothpaste be a farmer fee to culture toothpaste. Samara Company Limited. And the Panbury Abajaso, I don't know. And Quadia a woman penny for so dear a woman supermarket could be an Sabeka be at home. 1 a pedal at 2 and 3 0246 864 798 and 0501 454 462. Kel Chaco toothpaste or say happy smile. Mortar Guinness any Mr. Whilst you been down here, a river boy, we have another about meat pie. Come up, and you know she must see at 10. Obi no Mortar Guinness, we have see a skin color, a toss of papa. Mortar Guinness will see we move. Yada waba, yaba toss, be Germany, yaba see it. 0531029795. 0531029795 your WhatsApp number. For comment efaso make a kind of amount. Council best 2 minutes na. Then go can say so.
Cause me Kofi Akasa, but no cry woman say or come and be see say of what tribunal niso. Because 1 2 to krubia or dientia aban the tribunal ne eba.
Okay.
The fear say history. In fact, ono ankasa e kan say the memorandum a day bill no eba no e kire say bebia ye free ba na nsusuye ne say bebia ye free ba no na atentene ana ye hwehwe no ekowiase no ye tietie binum fa hodie so na ene de ye de ba no ye nkopese ebeyesa.
Okay.
Edie bɛyi na ɛwɔ tribunal munti a MPP fo suro saa. Yese ye de tribunal eba ama ɔmo abɛhwɛ tax offenses, galamsey offenses, causing financial loss offenses into a purely criminal jurisdiction. A citizen participation. Nature say enye wonoma akɔ law school na ɔmo akɔgye ntete abaye a lawyer for abaye a judge for nkoa and a bit me atena so.
Okay.
Na mpo omanfo na omowo omani mu no ebinom betumi anya kwanya akwa ka ho ama yadma atentene. Ejidi se asem we enya asem bia emu awirem bebre. Emra no a ye de ba no je ne tumi efri ye mamra ni mu the Constitution 1992. Actually pefe say ye betumi enya regional tribunals empo parliament so by an act e betumi I establish a lower tribunal which will be the district tribunal inti enfomra. However, say we share the review committee Professor H Prempe ni committee na sema mo kan ye say aban ete constitutional review committee wi no mu wi o masem na ya de nyina akodan aban na ode ma wo no na aban I issue white paper eno na ebe kire de yaje atum ne de yanya antum even though ye issue white paper no mahu se nkofo ka sa de na yantwen na aban ye issue white paper na sa aban kire ni position that is obvious say aban position on tribunals no ene the position of the review committee no ebo abra aban esusu say e wo say tribunals no etna nti yemwa na yemfa ye nini akire se tribunals no eba ye hu se ye metietia obi mfa hodie so me de maka o se wunya manyo wunya kwanya na oba aban mu a de wo ye bia no se wo we ofo nsa na wahwe wo de because eni nipa nsa ese.
Okay.
O tietia wo nua mfa hodie so o de atenten o de atenten ne chefom na wo de atenchia ka hu se dan kwama bi no wotna either so bewu was your party is in power and answer was you are in government and answer that be ubeko opposition the de be kwakoye opposition no wani beje ho ana. So let's build systems and I have the strongest conviction say the tribunal ne ba aban no bedi mraso omo mbe ye adwuma no so bedi mraso efiri se aban enye bakofo dia ene na wo aban mo chena so betumi akọ opposition na se wan fa tentren ne anya adwuma chena se ye di diwa obi onyo obi obeka bi ama
so mamfa we entum se menoka say Bernard Entwibo Esiakon AK Chaba wutumi akopiem ewo Enkran High Court ene ne ehwere me se judge no ede na temu ebeba in the case that is Republic versus Wontumi on the Summer Boy Forest, who good to them. But none of fear that so, the mre nimni, and I'm running for strategy to Kata, so come court, they say, a year or attaching etianechi kakra. It was records like a court no into a timon on the back and a deno, and far and shada, but all the same, court no court last near, so we watch a dana send ne, so can say, and then July 20th, what they are told Banasa. Eno be no ana Kofi
ano de say ye nyina NDC fo aka kire dada the ruling na beba ema ye nua edigi kra ko wone abrante no Facebook so on delete unkai be 2 months ago NDC ni bia oben amon panyimfo na be tro say July 3rd ebe jeli won't me and I do dimrika tente call the post na say delete one can say yeah wrong was delete enti bibi fufuro bia bibia nsi okay omo no ye say mensria ono wonim dada adwene mu pa ta omo tirim no yenim boni mu adwene omo pese omo gu na ni mu ase
menya boni kure be
masa na wo mampanyi ka kire wo say na abaamufo eye galam say waba obidin mampanyi o say na abaamufo ne party fo ye galam say ya chi obi what obidin eden no nipa ba ko pene de ni ko Ghana ha nyina wontumi na ye galam say President Mahama ba a year and a half watch no makra de na ko gina ko
attorney general so watch minister for lands and natural so much over 200
when water guard for na
says
ko for no mo na mo nsuo mo no na chi o
much over 200 gallons
amu wei look intention na ko so no mu hu ana Jamfa the minister akanto na president the president na aka a sitting president say ma ba mu for ye galam say look I say ye ni wo ma ayeni so ogina court say all prosecuting want to me. Your president has said that my own people in my own government are doing galam say want to me for obi amegina court. And nothing omo ye de he's a failure ayeni complete failure. And nothing na nani abre tribunal law unu time was just 2 months ago ya dimrika tro because omo promises on budget 24 billion.
24 billion.
Yeah, I don't want to ora no. And that's okuje tab black on kan wan sem bi. You see scammers. That's not Ghana na you no any suit ni say no ba will take 24 billion. You know, will save money for people. And the day na akosi. So, yemfa public tribunal mra. Na yemfa MPP phone ko gina ho. They know when they go through the proper process, it will be difficult to secure prosecution.
But will tribunal scheme it way from the proper process?
I've told you, say tribunal. The purpose back we public. Omo naturally no. Omo bi adedwa. Wouldn't be a friend of public perception. And na public court. It's the asam no yen can you but publicly near buafo. So you shape the public opinion. To shape public opinion we are. E dey bi o. Into one more yen Paul masem no yen for mu nyina cases. Na no panyifo ka se Ghana ha. Oko court cases e how mo pa dodo na ye land cases. Mini ati ha o kan niema or a tribunal ne be no o kan land one say.
Nantu.
Another one pa a problem. A Japade home cases.
So be a film near
Japade. It is a would create regional tribunals. Now we create district tribunals are a dear partner ha Ghana for at the district level and the regional level. Who bet me in Yama Minu film? It will create tribunals are there na won fa that tribunals non solve land issues and then property issues. But because say adwene po I show mutrim say we have to find the back door. Inti yemfa MPP phone ko gina ho na yemu omo fi. That's the whole basis of what they are trying to do. Because the attorney general has failed. Adugwa in case or the koi and then afufuro no ane witnesses crowd or the omo ba court cry ntimi ankasa ma or no attorney general. Minia era hu semu na minia ikan o se wo wi ofo nsa no ayeden wa hwe nsa. Yeah. Ti de mo ye no mo hwe se e kina eduru mo so a mo strengthen the judicial system. Mo invest in the judicial system.
Okay.
Let people go through the right processes. Rule of law, procedural processes. Every step of the way. Now you making sure say atentini ebeye adwuma.
Okay. But that's Mate say maybe di galam so ko ma say ese konongo hine akọ baby amanfo e galam se na akọ bodua
konongo hine.
Yeah, so no what on yeah dem o if you refinite title
like that. Him for kitwa ne bia na.
There are him for o ya him for odimu ye pa yeah. say em so omnim kosua ko galamsey site honum say omkobodua wasase de so so bi obeye galamsey honum bia em say na no so ne betom so ye Lake Bosom Trade no
omoda su tu
Pedro afede ahometi o tinano meti says minister ka say you should operational where say operational success of 85% in the fight against galamsey no na man people say o market wa hefa
okay
because for 1 year and about 6 months
so
can we tell ourselves the number of ensure e betu ya na eni asai ene ne eni ate ye na manfo sade odwuma
kwazi ba galamsey nkomo na e yade ehia Ghana fo nyina
oni fa che bi every video we
omumra na mo ja mo ma na na ba ko fa ba ye na ko kan tro mo ule jina ha yo mo ni se emretin ne ye bra mo galamsey no se munyai hwe wo ko no ha nyina mo se no ya bobo sum kase wo ko no na na pontua amane eno wa kire ya mamre se ye nsuo na e wo ba bia mo ye galamsey ni nyina amamna ye no e yo wuo amamre tina sumankwa wo ka na ni abre ye be ya mamre na se wie na die pesi e kire bia no obi amahimfie mabo ya mane aha nti ni aba nsuo wa ha nyina ye beku ensan ya mamre aye de wo se ye bia ye wia ye mpamo ba mo tna ho wo bam firi na ko wo ba na wo ye bie mu a ye wa
ene wa wa sema
ye wie na wo ye bie mu a ye wa ye cha wo
yo wo mun se emretintin ne ye bra mu galamsey no se munyai hwe wo ko no ha nyina mo se no ya bobo sun kase wo ko no na na pontua amane ene wa kire ya mamre se ye nsuo na e wo ba bia mo ye galamsey ni nyina amamna ye no e yo wuo amamre tina sumankwa wo ka na ni abre ye be ya mamre na se wie na die pesi e kire bia no obi amahimfie mabo ya mane. Okay, so let's situate it to na ochebe yakwaji na nanu ensibone o se nyaduabo obeye amamre ya amamre no husunsanso ne ye owuo amamre no husunsanso no eye owuo na nase enyaduabo na nase ya amamre eno mokọ akowe edinaza konongo ede no Pedro so be everybody una dey be amafo bombs bo minerals commission for
na Pedro regiment constituency
Pedro and also minerals commission who the director in charge of
mineral titles
and who did
and this
na mineral titles na
so
it's different from license
so it is license but so the Minerals and Mining Licensing Regulation 2012, LI 2176, the director in charge of mineral titles and in charge of all the licensing from exploitative license and mining licensing to prospecting. A new act now be recognized as a few. Be amend the number of years I demand for prospecting, the prospecting license and restricted mining license. They say we acquire quarry, sand winning licensing. The mining lease itself, it's a small scale mining lease or for large scale mining. Galamsey, and so bakwa yenina ye the aftermath of Issue Tower Samra Boy. So I have always heard the view say. Omwa ete baby aye galamsey no ombetumi aboa ama yakon atia galamsey pa if he say nsunsanso no omo ena eba omo so kane ansa na impo omo amoba be ye adwuma ro ho no nti I think say the nananom eye wo ho no me madwem de ne kwan so a say omo de ehun bi ehye emrantie ne maba omo ye sa adwuma ne okwa akoye galamsey ewo nsuo mu ka kwan ho installations of national importance me just say nya depa in as much as sikaya de pano I will see a pekwan papa so near the ehwehwe me gidi say aban we buy no wa born homodin ewo the fight against galamsey last week we buy me catch it say wo hwe sectors ni nyina wo fa no makomako one of the areas me make said we need some room for improvement galamsey can and the flooding issue I mean me can't say my say them as they are yayebi but we should do more inti sa operational success na minister nekaye no it was in reference to NIMOS operations. Say NIMOS for alcohol 200 operations. There were 53 districts across the country. Now there was an operational success of 84.1%. Now we share the number of excavators or much 168. We share the pump action guns and a normal omoko a chamfine machines ne sa machines ahodo a omode eye adwuma ewo pumping machines ne machines ahodo a omode eye adwuma wo galamsey activity ni mu na o kire say ya chinipa kwa 207 out of which Ghana for be 161 and foreigners. Inti prosecution is vested in the hands of the Attorney General and there are various stages of prosecution. Ekoso. And about the blue water guards, you've recruited about 2,000 of them. Okay. And no manner ekoso no. Me Mrs. Susa buying one committed in the fight against galamsey.
So when NDC in opposition, Ekama Ghana 40 years said the Akufo-Addo-led MPP government are failing in the fight against galamsey. Or chere kon betimi afa so betimi delay with it. And near man na Akufo-Addo apprentice so more yet to deal with galamsey. Dear the mobile more different from 810T. And me achieve a different story, success story from what we achieved under Nana Akufo-Addo.
Oh, when they say simple, one political will, the commitment from the leadership of the day. Say you be galamsey. In 2023, they stopped this law enforcement. See, all the forests, Okohonanko for free for, and until nearby 9 of them were red zones. Red zone just say ordinary or more protected forest, no, the forest guards. Yeah. But it will be forest guards no cry any access. Jimra extension, all about 9 of them by a buyer, no, with the 9 most operations, no, we were able to retrieve them back. But then kind of cry. Yeah, we no, so some people keep going back to the place oh yeah, you know, until Annual Forest, Ubeko, aye ready, you know, na omoko back. So they are really different in say permanent station of these NIMOS groups. Until you buy you take first NIMOS operations, what should do more you do operational review who said that you have to change the entire team from the commander to the last person on field. And I yes, so they new team about so take you over because we think say the more now or more year human fatigue sim familiarity airborne until we have to bring in another team to operationalize the law enforcement. Did you say no air for me we have not gotten to the stage I able to me I can say galamsey fighting the abanye dinkunim yensuo ni nyina ni ate and now say your forest ni nyina I agree but we are on course
mate. But I say, Engineer Frank Pedro Asare Esquire, Director of Mineral Title, Minerals Commission, a member of the NDC National Committee.
Mr. License.
Yeah, that's it. BM Sawasaje Brenasa are joining here. Kofi Galamsey.
I mean, I am Bisaminia say. Wakoji degree in Galamsey counseling. Because a foot 1202. I just know 2 fool. Ninia, the boss, Sammy.
Okay.
Sammy James. Okay. Oh, Nina. In some ben one can for Galamsey. Ninia Eric. In some ben one can for
Eric G.
Eric G. Mechiano baby obia. Zambe na Eric Ankamfa. Abbas Nuruddin. Omo enra na na omo hwe ball. Ensambe no man Kamfa Galamsey ho ene ubetu yefo. Nse catch them. You catch them say look, ade na mo dey here politics. Makohihye enkra bi achi ni mabunu bi achi se be menka no mabunu omo nya nkra. Makohihye mabunu bi achi a omo ye demonstration e won kran no. Adwuma no e wo fam ho. Otin kran ha dede na wo ye. Nantia no omo mutu Galamsey no, ewura ha na pia. Na me catch you be say obi award the right size of land. I want the right machinery, washers near there. Obetime 2 kilos a week. That's $280,000.
We add my bed part between
times 4 a month, yes. On our 10 months, I say. $280,000 times 4. Because
$1.1 million.
Also, my alternative livelihood.
There.
And also, no magic 600 cedis.
That's what Bank of Ghana salary, governor salary credit.
President
salary credit.
President emolument near the.
Okay, no.
It was a young guy. Now we nya 5 acres, 10 acres of land. O tuning kakra one excavators it done ni. Otimi 4 months. No so onye bibia won abrabo mu bi.
$4 million.
Yes. That is the problem. Yeah, can't my can say maybe me church mu say ya be here mo super Mr. Because I was the board secretary of PMMC. So I understand the good business. I understand you see there beyond the remit of what we are doing. You learn, you educate yourself. You know the challenges. Once you are in the precious space, you know the challenges. It's a difficult fight. And until then, minister or no one chrome, lance minister not in charge, no one chrome you too, Galamsey.
But and Shasi,
Menka say Shasi, but so obey minister. Yeah. I don't know how fiat into so say into you.
He's fighting it and he has fought it very, very well.
No problem. He is fighting it, he has fought it, he has not finished fighting it. It has not ended.
To go on a success report for
exactly on the constituency. But that was he's fighting it. That doesn't mean he has ended it. Abandon half fighting. Ghana is not talking about fighting. You see, end what? Galamsey. That was the promise. Enti ye tumufu. Say Galamsey na mudi ye amanyosem no. Ebedi munya. Eni sabi ni kama yi anopai. Why no Galamsey councillor or tia or church the name
Good morning. I am Eben from Kwabenya. If I may ask, what at all Dr. Bawumia and his MPP hiding in their cupboard that they are afraid of? The tribunal pillar has come to stay to fast-track corruption and other cases have kept long, so no amount of noise making will stop the sign of the bill. It will be a sign at all cost. It will be signed at all cost. Amen. Yeah. I don't know. Good morning. I am Okai from Bantima in the Senate West District. It's a clear contradiction for a government to establish a constitutional review committee, agree in principle to eliminate regional tribunals, and then apparently create district tribunals before even publishing its official response. Good governance requires consistency, transparency, and respect for due process, not policy whiplash. You cannot ask citizens to trust a constitutional reform process while simultaneously taking actions that appear to contradict the very recommendations under the consideration. Before creating new judicial structures, the government must explain the legal basis, the policy rationale, and how the decision aligns with the ongoing constitutional review. Okay. We say good morning. Bawumia should give us a big break because the tribunal angle is in the strength of our judicial system in promoting justice delivery on a more faster note. No wonder the MPP guys, fearing most of their corrupt ones, will soon have a change in their sleeping zone, hence against the tribunal angle, from comfort zone to sadness. On the flip side, due to the jail of Kamila Al-Hassan, going forward, there will be sanity in our politicking in terms of how majority of us communicate on air. Papa Bisio from Spintex. Hello, the free bye. Let Muhammad and NDC set up kangaroo court throughout Ghana to deal with their political opponents and they will be treated as such because they are not going to govern until the end of time. Today, the Attorney General Ayine is telling the court that he has no documentary evidence against Badwam. Imagine if the case had been handled under a tribunal. What would be the outcome? What would the outcome have been? Ghana is a developing nation, and we should learn from past experience rather than revisit them. Teacher Kujo from Tepa Anyinesu. Good morning from Prof. Prince. Barbara said, what? I hope Dr. Baumia knows it very well that his piece of advice on the public tribunal will be in vain, because when he was in power with Nanado, did they pay him to such advice for the opposition? He must now understand this. When you throw stone at the wall, it definitely hits back to you. Big up to the district chief executive for Acroform, Adom. Okay. Good morning, Ofakwesi. Jailing Camilla Alhassa for 1 year is not enough. She should have been jailed for life imprisonment. Freedom of speech doesn't guarantee freedom of false accusation. If you are being brought to court, then you have to provide the evidence and witness. This has nothing to do with NDC government. It's high time to stop. It's high time to stop allowing sleepless dogs to lie. This will serve as a deterrent to others who think freedom of speech is guaranteed to false accusations. Okay. Tete from Sunyane. Ghana is going back to a military rule again because a deliberate and calculated effort by the incompetent President Mahama to divert attention from the hardship Ghanaians are going through. The intimidation and unlawful arrest of Ghanaians who want to speak the truth. My regards to Chairman Abronye. The situation under Mahama's administration appears to be rudderless. With the arrest of Miracle quell public dissent, would the arrest of MPP members provide a solution to the problem of unemployed graduates? Can the heavy-handed approach lead to the implementation of the 24-hour economy? Would the persecution of previous government officials alleviate the county flooding issue? Mama has acknowledged that his party members are involved in Galamsey. Can these arrests bring end to it? It is essential to acknowledge that power is ephemeral. Same Buachi. Brofui. Good morning, Akwasi Badwam. Shout out to Superintendent Joyce Obiniwa Kumi of the police headquarters. Wishing a fruitful week. Yao a champion. Okay. But you gonna meet them cry mamwe. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Nsia. You are doing great work, and greetings to Mr. Mr. Sarah Frank Esquire. In fact, I'm always watching him, and his opinion is very fantastic man of truth. God bless you, engineer from Kwame from Manson Kwanta, another free Ebai. Good morning. Congrats to Spanish national team for Crown 2026 FIFA World Cup. They really deserve the champion. Special money to Osu Nkrumah. Okay, Kwame Acidity. Okay. We told Ghanaians that NDC as a party has nothing better to offer Ghanaians again. But some Ghanaians didn't listen. NDC as a political party always deceived Ghanaians. Now, most of Ghanaians have regretted for voting the NDC. God have mercy. Eric Kwekubwedi, patriotic voice. Council, yeah, I would say, hopes in Yan I hope see a young Lucy.
Not at all. This president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and any sector minister, Honorable Emmanuel Kofi are very committed in the fight against Galamsey. A contest here, a summer Omanpenyi Kanye in the fight against Galamsey party for Samba Mono. He did not say the party for Yebi. He was talking about the fact that people are saying, Galamsey no. Say party we eba na nenkofo apamo wemu na wemu so abeye ba wanka send for ye na ma men kan sem ba ko bi na Friday ye twemu ya nyame adom or the afini bi e kan men fie ko ma me di na woda
na July 17th.
Yes
and there's some no me nyina
oh me se be ko fie o that say we are the same day how can you imagine inti ma men fa kwenye so na men na adofo no ma se when you say be ma di oju birthday no gift but well wishes ne buy papa na me kura de me ka say happy birthday no say yesika and by this time can be am e below
na we say me nko
gift me am
mama message be say edru fathers otwa mothers dey achade a onu appointee so you appointee omo yeah they get appointee omo and you make the check you lo na and the drew fathers day they make be check ono present mama
because besi say ti hekura goodwill messages ni bi kura nyan responded
na unya singlet dey Political commitment bien chain macho. Won't you be on your sheet?
What's what the over?
Me see political commitment bien who chain macho. I will be up on your sheet. Everyone said, ne, or church the Musa one casse. Only the first person over this handshake, President Mama, now ya can't on one with him, and the one over him, so one casse will party for. Let me put it to you and clear. Will party for Moya Galamsey. Usro Nyamia, can I catch them saying this if one Galamsey?
Minim
look, why are we doing this to ourselves? But can you sit here and tell Ghanaians to say, and this if one Galamsey? I mean, how?
Also, any evidence?
But only
evidence any political actor you galam say.
Director of titles only evidence.
No, director of titles only evidence. Director of titles there. What there? Who receive applications?
But who say?
Now, one process. Now, minister.
I'm also the board minerals commission say. Once we come be now the fight against Galamsey, I difficult.
No more can say
because titles now the man. You see a big check the door.
I'm for the
application, no. Yes.
Process. So what the application for a license
too much.
You go so yeah.
So what to
now no be raise a good point. Or say, are we fighting against illegal galamsey, illegal mining, or are we fighting against irresponsible mining? It's a very good point.
Critical. You can have license.
Obi bet me have a license. No, I hear irresponsible mining because that was the accusation of the mine. Say yeah, man call for license dodo bebre. But woman license there, and I say I dey na why any legal. So any papa mu.
Okay.
So license in itself meant that Akufo-Addo did the right thing. But NDC for interpreted license say one my license in the
I personally didn't.
No, but you know,
because
you know.
I think say license per se did it. But so one may we no so can. Are you enforcing?
Exactly. So the issue is
their money
what we are fighting against is irresponsible mining, because a lot of the people are from Galamsey, no, they are small scale miners. Be a kwanya or faso yeno no. And a Galamsey be anywhere I sabe mining be anywhere efe.
Yeah. Large, small.
Yes, mining be anywhere efe. Into the one you see chaos, you see destruction. At the point in it say baby a all yeno no. Your man on the right space are all yeno. We are befa the right processes so a re-acclamation akata asase so. Eno na ye hu, eno na ye kutia. That is irresponsible mining.
Okay. Council, muna mumma license. Amafo ya mumma license or me small scale miners or Ghana, mu nyina data. Do we know the amount of gold you omu to the free omu concessions?
Previously, now for large scale mining there, every production beyond Beyebiano, they report through the Minerals Commission. So we have that data.
Okay.
For small scale, the challenge has been how their reporting system. Most Minerals Commissioner, we say there is some dichotomy. We say small scale for now more with the district offices. Okay. Your district office are across the country. About 16 mining districts. Into small scale for now, the measurement of gold or moyano is through the gold board ebeto. What does it? But there is a year to ensure say we are able to, because the chief inspector of mines or share the inspectorate division, you know. Okay. We want to ensure say you more be small scale mining. Previous MPP and NDC previous in not small scale. Say kasi church mines maybe anka time kakra. Not small scale nankasa ye mra na itumidi small scale. Until PNDC lo I think 284 so. Ena yete asesi ade be ma small scale licenses. Na enam se na ye de magana fo nko na ye pese ye nuanum ba mu bi na me ka kire no. Se me call Tanzania e kwan kro mo small scale for contribute to tax ni ade Ghana ye nye omo nya 2 omo gold na omo ton skari nyina akọ omo ho. Unlike large scale mining companies, so we sure Chamber of Mines na saying advocacy be of amount of tax a omo tuama ban ne sika yenye free small scale for apart from omo gold na ye tono I be say they call gold for reserve or any other domestic gold program no about the amount of production or more ye because I know club bet me aboa mo at one who smuggling na air koso okay was say kwesi owo license e wo manson kwanta na this week o production when you 2 kilos ah I be ton am gold board now with the 1 kilo by be we say 1 kilo alpha baby okay
and now with the more than 2 kilos so bad
na just say o Toby free non traceable source na ye baby a obi ye adwuma only krata no but nkomo no ehia pa on responsible and irresponsible man and alternative livelihood employment baby a me background into one say Nanado His Excellency headed the National Alternative Employment and Livelihood Program for Illegal Miners 2021 or the buy ya ba ben many first person me call her as national coordinator through it no na ye stakeholder consultation ko for say mining so a alternative to
but I say me dey question is the akoya watch now say because so atwa so on Badwam one Adom TV but for me that son of person we jebre e be ka ko hwere say Adom TV background